You hear me?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Greenfield Fathers Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Zidell. Real quick, if you're watching this podcast and you're on YouTube, if you could do us a favor and smash that like button, leave a comment underneath. It doesn't cost anything. It helps us get out to a broader audience. We really appreciate that. We got the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
Grrr. Then we got this guy, surely everyone knows he got 9.5 toes and likes to put cocaine up his nose. Let's what up, Shoals?
That's not a good introduction.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to think of some new ones, man. It's
You need
hard.
any concrete done?
Yeah, right.
Jesus, dude.
Not now.
I do drugs for fun. Need concrete done, Anthony Shoals? Get the fuck out of here. We'll take goon dust for payment. And then my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh. Moneyline. I got a couple quick announcements.
All right, I won't say shit.
All right, so everyone, coming up February 22nd, it's a Wednesday. We're having the comedy show at 12 Whiskey Barbecue. That show is going to be Matt Light's going to host. Joe Welsh is going to feature. I'm going to be the headliner, and we're going to have some special guests down there too. Dr. Schulz will probably be down there. And then Friday, the 24th, we have a little bit of a different lineup at Comptra Theater. It's going to be me, Don Orner, Trey McDonough, Jeff Fieldhouse, and Matt Light, and that's going to be a great show. Tickets for the Comptra show are available online at ComtraTheater.com. I do know that the tickets are selling. It's not like it's sold out or anything, so you still can get tickets, but the tickets are starting to ramp up and sell for that. The last show sold out. We appreciate all the support. Thank you very much.
Trey McDonough, what's he going to do? Sell 50-50 or something?
No, Trey, I'll tell you what. He brings the giggles.
Swissvale's finest.
He brings the giggles, man.
I like Trey. I just like fucking with Trey more.
He got some giggle sluts that follow him around.
Does he?
I mean, I don't want to, I seen some, he panders to them. He
panders to him.
to the giggle sluts.
I never heard the term giggle sluts before.
We made it up one day.
I remember the time I was telling Rose, I was like, Rose, it's crazy. There's all these giggle girls out there to chase comedians.
Giggle sluts is so much of a
Well, I didn't want to say that to my wife. I was just trying to make a joke.
There's all these giggle cum dumpsters that love comedy.
It definitely, Addie, definitely makes me feel good about myself because she'll be like, I know there's girls trying to talk to you, and I don't have the heart to tell her no one's tried to talk to me.
Yeah.
like one lady will come up to me per show who's probably 64 and be like, I thought that was really funny. Is that true? You really got your asshole fingered? Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, you want to get in there, ma'am?
Yeah, there's room for one more. There's vacancy in my route.
Jack, you're in trouble, dude.
I'm trying
we all did snow at 2 in the morning, and nobody went back to sleep yet, so we're all kind of punch drunk.
I'm a little beat up myself, dude. So I had a major Labor Day the past fucking work's been fucked. So yeah, we're all fucked today. Here we are. Speaking of snow, how was old Pittsburgh Public Works this morning?
I mean, they only caused probably 150 accidents in the city of Pittsburgh by not salting the roads. I mean,
I heard it was
They
bad.
pre-treated Stanley Street, but not like Pecusset or Shady or Whiteman.
They did side roads in Greenfield.
Dude,
tertiary.
I was
Greenfield first.
I was blown away at Pecusset Street and those side streets in Square Hill. So I'm coming down Pecusset Street. It's one of the last houses on the route, and there's literally a Jeep is stuck. It just smells like burnt rubber. They're just burning tires. I tried to help her up. I thrown some salt under the tires. She said, please don't throw that salt on. I don't want it getting on. No problem. I won't help you.
Never
Well, she
mind.
told you to not help her.
She said, she was like, oh, I don't want that salt getting on my truck. No problem.
What do you think the road salt does, lady?
I went, and then I shoveled the driveway that we had to do. Got done, got in the truck and left, and she was stuck in the same fucking spot.
I hope she's still there.
I hope she's still...
we said we giving away product.
No, I tried to
Wait,
help.
product. I mean, come on, dude.
No, that was salt that I found on the street.
I bought my own salt to be a good Samaritan.
Just in case.
BYOS. And, dudes, I tried helping out. But, dude, on Pecosset, there was 3 separate accidents, and there was this guy. He was a Middle Eastern guy, and he was just driving backwards, back and forth slow. I'm like, we got to get away from this guy. So I literally drove around him, parked on the other side of the street, facing the other way. Somehow this guy did like a 360, and he ends up like blocking us in. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he just put his hand up.
Fucked.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like
You're out there in these streets with fucked up tires. You're gonna pay the price.
Yeah,
Everything was a sheet of ice.
Dude,
this morning,
yeah, the city, I think, would rather just have a cop block the road instead of like salting the streets. I think that's their new strategy.
Man, I don't. Was it a lot of snow? Because like
No,
yeah, like not at all, right?
it was probably like an
When I
inch
left,
of
it was
inch of
pretty
like wet
fine.
snow.
Yeah.
That got like
But on
Fine.
the road, when the cars like ran it over, it just
It was
compacted
kinda
it,
cold,
and then
yeah.
it started getting colder.
right.
And then it
the
was a
temperature
sheet of
dropped.
fucking ice.
So like once you don't get the snow up, and then you have a little bit of traffic drive on it, and then it's getting colder underneath. Dude, I mean, you can literally see the sheen on the street of like you can see like it's like shiny. That's how icy these fucking streets are.
And people were just fucking driving like it was a normal Tuesday, just sliding everywhere.
Yeah,
school buses were stuck on Wilkins Street.
Yeah.
No delay.
No, dude, the snow came at like a weird. It was supposed to be done at 3. It kept snowing until like 5, and I think that screwed everything up.
That's weird.
But you think
I
the
had a
city
guy?
would've been
I
out
had a
there.
guy I was supposed to meet today. He said he had a 2-hour delay.
In the city?
Mm-hmm.
No.
he's a liar.
He's definitely
Sounds
lying.
like it.
got
It's
him.
actually my gear grinder.
Yeah, because my kids go off of the public schools.
Yeah. Huh. That's good to
That's
know.
interesting.
Yeah.
Caught dead. Yeah, red-handed.
It's like I hate when it like snows. Like I guess it sounds worse than it was. I left around like I don't know 9 o'clock today, and I didn't have a fucking issue at all. But I mean, I live.
'Cause
Ross
in
is
the,
on it.
in the suburbs, they take care of it, dog.
Ross is on it. I mean, dude, we're a Pittsburgh Public Works podcast still. But I got on Twitter this morning, and it seemed like they were having a rough morning. People were,
Yeah.
when people
Dude,
were fucking
an inch
motherfucking
of snow,
311.
dude. You got to be able to handle it, dude. I mean, just drive up and down the streets, guys. These were main streets.
Yeah.
But we knew about it since fucking yesterday at 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? That it was like definitely going to be some
You got to
kind of
explain this to me
precipitation.
again, Jack. What? So do they just not in like they don't come into a certain time, so they
Well,
can't be out?
No.
There's not guys working overnight.
There is so in the wintertime, they're definitely into like hourly work now or shift work right now. So it's a 6 to 2, and then there's a 3 to 11. But there's only a couple like when I think like a couple guys per division like that work that 3 to 11 shift, and then it is 11 to 7. So there is guys that work night turn in the winter for sure. What's today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
So yeah, they would have been working last night. I don't know. It's just never.
It's not like a full staff.
They were
not a
like,
full
dude, they were
staff.
like,
It's like-
guys,
it's
I get off
usually-
in 1 hour. I'm not
It's
salting
usually a
shit.
skeleton's crew, but like those guys will stay over usually, and the guys usually come in. I don't know what the budget of the old Pittsburgh Public Works is like.
I'm saying you got all this equipment sitting there. Like,
Yeah, they spend millions of dollars on that fucking truck tracker.
I just see like over in like I know over in like Munhall, it's small. I get that, but like they're very big on pre-salting, and I think it fucking makes a huge difference getting the pre-salt.
Yeah,
time.
pre-salt's nice. I've done some pre-salt in my day, but like I said, there's routes. So there's a primary route, there's a secondary route, and then there's a tertiary route. Was that you say?
Tertiary.
Tertiary. And that's like those are like the alleys and shit like that. But like I don't know.
Yeah,
Right,
that's why,
sometimes you miss one, John.
that's
you
why
know
I was
what mean?
surprised my street was salted when he picked me up at like 3 something.
Really?
There you go. Well, someone lives on Stanley Street.
Right,
Yeah.
someone got a
Yeah.
family member, their mom lives there. It was only the top
I mean,
block too.
that's a-
you know, it wasn't the whole
That's-
fucking
That's
street.
1,000% like what.
Do you
is
think the
going on.
Stench Squad they have political pull?
somebody's banging
highly
somebody
doubt
from the
that.
stench squad.
Ugh.
They need to get out.
Yeah,
They need to throw that salt on there.
on their muck.
Yeah. Super Bowl Chiefs, Eagles.
Yeah,
Yeah, not too exciting, man. I don't know.
I don't.
It's going to be a good game.
I agree.
Yeah, there's 2 really good teams.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it'll be a great Super Bowl. I was like one of the people that was rooting for the Bengals.
So was I.
You know, I'm sure we're going to dive into that
Yeah.
later on. But you know, I think like you said, it's going to be a great Super Bowl. Kind of rooting for the Eagles, to be honest, because like the Eagles fans are nuts, and I kind of like it's like infectious. Like they're like them like greasing the poles and still climbing them
Dude,
and
they're
going
just
nuts.
heckle. Like they have no mercy.
Both
Not-
sides.
not-
They're
like none of
ruthless.
them have. Like
No.
there's a couple. You come to Pittsburgh. There's some asshole Pittsburgh fans.
Dude.
For the most part, nobody cares. It seems like in Philly, like
I don't know if that's true. I just feel like
no, like 9 out of 10 of Philly fans.
I think Pittsburgh and Philly are extremely similar.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to Philly for a game, so I guess I can.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can only go off what I see
Philly,
on the internet.
Philly's so much. I mean, it's way bigger.
Right.
But when you go down to the game, I don't know. It's just there's something. I don't know. They rep Philly. They rep Philly harder than people rep Pittsburgh. Maybe I don't know. It
Do
is
they?
something. I don't know why. Like social media, Barstool hypes the fuck out of Philly too, so that might have something to do with it. But I feel like every Philly thing is always on my timeline, and I can't get it off. Like my TikTok thinks I'm from Philadelphia, dude. It's insane. It's all I ever see. But that being said, it probably just seems that way because they were just in the World Series and now they're going to the Super Bowl. So they've been going hard here for a
Yeah.
I
minute.
just mean like the harassment of like other teams and fans.
Yeah, they're pretty mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think people like. There's a couple like dickheads, but for the most part, people don't really harass like people from other states.
Like Flyers fans are like notoriously mean people.
Yeah, like
You know
if
what
you
I mean?
go to like a Flyers game in a Penguins jersey, like
Yeah, I heard it's ruthless, but I also been at a Penguins game where it was jam packed. It was a playoff game. Bathroom situation was a nightmare. Everybody's fucking jam packed pissing. One dude in there in a Flyers jersey, Flyers hat. They push him in the middle, rip his fucking hat off, throw it in the trough. Everybody pisses on the Flyers dude's hat, and then they push him out of the bathroom. Didn't even let him piss. So like, let's not like pretend like we're like some like
Yeah.
like
Holier than thou.
like a little snooty. Like
I'm not even. I'm saying I kind of respect it, the vigilance.
Yeah, we're white trash. There just might be more of them. That's all.
Yeah,
So it just seems it's magnified.
Who you rooting for? I mean, who you?
Probably rooting. I could give a fuck less. I don't think that there's not gonna whoever I end up betting on
Yeah.
because like there's no.
That's pretty much what does it there.
Right.
I like Andy Reid.
Yeah, I
'Cause
like
Andy
Andy
Reid's
Reid.
like
I mean,
reputation's on the line, even though he won one Super Bowl.
I like to see him beat Philly. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I like Jalen Hurts.
I was just
going
gonna
to
say, I like
win.
Jalen Hurts
Right.
finally
Yeah.
is showing his potential that everybody said he had. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's whoever wins, but like literally, but it's going to come down to my block poll numbers, and it's going to come down to my bet. That's
Yeah,
literally
Yeah.
it. I felt terrible for the Joseph Oasis. Is that
No,
how you say it?
Osai.
Osai. He got that late hit call on Mahomes, man. That was fucking tough, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
He was so far out of bounds.
Dude, it
I
wasn't
know.
even close. And I'll tell you what, like, there's no way that dude makes that field goal and that game goes to overtime.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Dude, I'll tell you what, Cincinnati's defense was fucking playing
tough.
hard all game. They were stopping them all game.
He was playing a really good game.
Yeah.
Asai
Yeah,
was doing good on coverage. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
his after game interview was brutal, dude. He was like crying. His one boy who was on the
BJ
defense
Hill.
with him, yeah, he was fucking like sticking up for him. That one piece of shit was screaming at him
Pratt.
after the game. Yeah, and they showed that dude get fucking bodied by what's the little running back from Chiefs
10.
name? Yeah,
Pikachu or some shit. What the hell was his name?
Yeah.
I don't even know where he came from.
Pacheco.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pacheco.
he's a beast.
Yeah,
dude.
Pacheco.
Yeah.
No, it's Pacheco.
Whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, but he ran him the fuck because they, the internet. You
Yeah.
talk some shit like that, they're gonna find something for you, and they ran him the fuck over when he broke that run. So that was nice to see. I don't know between Eli Apple and the fucking mayor of Cincinnati,
Yeah.
there was no way
The mayor
they
should have
could
shut
they
up.
could win that game.
Right.
He should be impeached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're talking about Philly being crazy, if the Philadelphia mayor would have done that, they seriously might have hung that guy.
Dude, they would have had
To be fair,
riot.
Joe Burrow, I love Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
He took his sacks like a man. Like they
Yeah.
were getting
They
after
were
him,
getting to
and he
him.
would just kind of make sure he didn't fumble and just take that sack. And when he needed to, he was dropping dimes. Did you see him hit Jamar Chase in the head with the football?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
that throw was unbelievable.
Unbelievable throw.
Yeah.
D-
It's I don't know. It's a tough ass division, man. It's the AFC
Right.
Championship.
Hopefully we see them two again, but like
Well, hopefully we could weasel our way in there somehow. But
Did you touch on the Colin Dunlap tweet? Is that coming up in the show? I won't say nothing about it.
which week?
There was the one where he was like going after BJ Hill for like saying something to a reporter when he
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
what it is. That's what he just said. Like that BJ Hill like was like out of line trying because he didn't want those
bullying him.
He didn't want to bully him after the game.
Right.
The kid was like crying.
Right.
He was
20,
fucking
dude,
distraught.
22 years old.
Yeah, dude, he looks super young.
Yeah.
He's a fucking animal, but he looks super young. He's big as fuck. But like, yeah, I mean, he just said they didn't, like these reporters didn't say anything wrong. Get out of the way and let them do your job. Like, dude, no one gives a fuck.
That's
about
clickbait, dude.
No
He
one
did
gives
that to make himself into the
all-
situation.
Yeah.
Right, like what are you gonna keep asking the kid? What were you thinking? Like he wasn't. He was in attack mode.
You don't think
He
he's
went
gonna
too
have
far.
nightmares
Yeah.
about that?
And his knee buckled a little bit, where I think it like fucked him
And
up.
he
where,
didn't like really crush Mahomes. Mahomes kind of tripped. He like kind of
Yeah.
like touched him on the
You can't-
shoulders,
but you just-
and Mahomes tripped. It's a penalty
you can't
all
get
day.
a penalty all day.
You can't touch him. Like so, you know, it's like almost you wish one of his teammates would have grabbed him before you did it. But
I just don't like this. Like I get it, it creates more content, but I feel like just taking a fucking take because you know people are gonna
but
like.
the thing
Well,
is, the
that's- yeah,
Bengals
that's-
were getting
that's what
hosed.
he
All,
does.
they were getting hosed.
They were
I
getting
feel
hosed.
like,
Yeah.
dude, how do you replay? How do you do a do-over in an NFL football
I
game?
never heard it. It's never been
What are you
done.
talking about?
I was on the moon, and I kind of missed that part. I was like on Twitter, like fucking around. Then I seen everybody on Twitter, like, dude, what the fuck's going on? And I looked back up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Then there was like ticky-tacky calls that could have went like either way. Like
Or there was non-calls, and then there was calls that were
Right.
out of nowhere.
That Joe Burrow roughing the
That
passer.
fucking Magnum PI was fucking
Dude, the juju from the mayor, they couldn't have won. Like it was against them. That mayor
Yeah.
fucked them so bad.
You're right.
When what? Like I guess he was trying to get his little 15 minutes of fame.
Like saying,
put
what-
himself
yeah.
in there, calling it Burrowhead and
like
fucking
Burrow's
and
Mahomes'
Burrow's
dad.
dad and all
That-
that. Dude.
That's the one. And we were like, dude, shut up.
Speaking of Patrick Mahomes' dad, what a superstar.
Legend.
They were like his brother and his wife. Get him out of here.
yeah.
But she put a video up of him like trying to light a cigar in the freezing cold with a Bic lighter, just sucking on that fucking thing. And she's like, she's shrieking like a fucking asshole, dude.
The mom.
But, no, the Mahomes' wife. Shrieking at Mahomes' dad, trying to get him to light this fucking cigar.
He looked a little
gets it
inebriated,
lit.
huh?
Oh, he was off that Henny.
Yeah.
He was
The hen
definitely
dog.
off that Henny. But he is a fucking legend, man. He was cracking me the fuck up. I don't understand. That can't be Jackson Mahomes' dad as well.
Dude.
There's no way. There's no way those two people
Yeah.
have the same exact blood.
They-
And like, how white is their mom?
Very.
Like, she has to be the whitest worst lady on the planet Earth.
Like
dude.
she's like whiter than eagle tits.
Yeah, I don't understand like where Jackson fits in there at all. I got to see her. I got
Could
to
you
meet her.
imagine? Yeah, somebody's on like the internet. They're like, dude, like, what do these two talk about when they hang out?
Yeah, I like that tweet today. Yeah, you liked it.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it until like right before the show. Yeah, he was like, I've been thinking for the past 24 hours, like how Jackson Mahomes and Mr. Mahomes
Interact.
or
Yeah.
even have a conversation. That's all I've been thinking about for a day. I'm like, I didn't Google to see. It has to be his dad. I assume it's his dad.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
fucking
they
know.
all
I
look
bet-
I don't
I-
think he'd be sitting there claiming them if it was, you know.
Well, no, it's definitely. I'm saying that
Yeah, right.
him and Jackson might have different dads,
I-
but I don't fucking know.
I
'cause
know
him
they see him in the booth. They look like they were like close, like
yeah,
talking.
man, I don't know.
I gotta say this. I love the fact how Mahomes handled his wife and his brother this season. We really heard nothing coming out of them, even after the game when Mahomes had his baby, and he kind of like did like almost like a swim move under his brother because his brother was trying to like
Yeah, they were starting their shit a little bit during the playoffs. I'm sure they're going to be rough.
do it. Is if you're not watching this, I just did like a little dance, but yeah, I don't
Did
know.
he
what
date that chick since high school? Did I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a picture of them in the cafeteria. She got him gripped up. He
Yeah.
looks terrified.
He's eating beefy nachos.
Do you think that?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see if that lasts. I mean,
He should have gone away as
Look,
soon as he went to college.
She made it far enough now. The damage
she
is done.
said-
Yeah, she
was
got a
into that
seed.
contract.
Yep.
she got past the rookie.
She got
contract.
guaranteed money now, dog.
Yeah,
Fucking
that
unbelievable.
pussy better be made of gold.
Speaking of mayors, Ed Gainey congratulating the Eagles for winning the NFC. He's catching some heat on Twitter. I mean, I get it. Pittsburgh and Philly are all Pennsylvania, but like, we don't fuck with each other, really, dude.
No.
And like, Philly's so close to New York, and like, I don't know. It's just like we're so far away from Philly. It
I
doesn't
don't feel any like
there's no
brotherly love.
there's
out
no
of it.
camaraderie there.
Fetterman,
Yeah,
Fetterman
two
said the
opposite
same
sides.
thing, but I guess Fetterman's kind of from Philly.
And well, Fetterman's like he's
He was drinking water at Camp Lejeune.
And like he
For sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. I don't know what old Ed was thinking. Ed's getting torched on Twitter today because of snow.
Ed's
as
not
well.
having a good day.
He's not. There's a lot going on for old Ed.
But I mean, I
Listen,
think New York did the dumber shit with
The Empire
did.
State.
the Empire State Building. That was. It is very close. So if you missed that, New York, whoever runs the Empire State Building, who's ever in charge of those lights, put green and white lights up after Philly won the game, and the Empire State Building's in New York. Philly and New York are giant rivals.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand why in the world you would do that.
I don't know who it was. Some dude from the Jets was like, the Empire State Building is dead to me now. Because he's like, we're a New York team. We're green and white, and you never put it up for us. You're putting it up for fucking
that's
Eagles.
a good point.
Dude, I thought like one of the funniest response from Empire State Building was like Dave Portnoy was like going after the building, and they like literally posted a picture of Dave crying like on the thing, and like they owned him on that tweet. They're like, you just got owned by a building.
Well, Portnoy hates the Empire State Building because they poached like one of his like main guys.
That does their social media.
That does their social media.
So,
Yeah,
he
so
got
that's why he gets all
squabs.
fucking wound up at them. So whoever's running the lights at fucking the Empire State Building the other night definitely was from Philly.
Yeah, 100%.
They did KC too, though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, a lot of people. No one talked
No
about
one talked
that.
about that.
They did do KC.
Maybe they were just kind of almost like have like a news announcement.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, I didn't know
that's
that.
So corny.
The way all the stories I read about it, it was just no one like brought that in.
That's like my point with like the Philly celebrations. Like you didn't even like. I didn't see one clip from Kansas City. Did you? I seen 10,000 celebrations from Philly.
Oh, you mean like in the
like
streets?
in the streets partying or anything like
Yeah.
that. I didn't see one. They had to be. You're on the Super Bowl.
Sure.
You're going to get in the streets.
Right.
Yeah, they made Joey Bosa cry. We talked about a little bit, but that was he's the most hateable motherfucker
Dude.
on earth. Like,
Dude, like, why jump in the fucking...
you were just such a baby in that wild card game.
Right.
Everybody hates you. Now, like, dude, all the dude was yelling. He was like, Bosa! Bosa! Then he started fucking flying off the handle, talking about how much money he makes.
Broke
He can afford-
bitch.
Yeah, calling him a broke bitch.
Like,
He can
what are
afford his fan.
Were you taking that video for your butt buddy?
Yeah, like, man. And he thought he killed that, too. He, like, started laughing, like, man,
Cooking.
you are a dork,
Yeah, his girl
dude.
grabbed him up like, all right, dude.
Yeah,
like,
you were corny
Like,
as
just,
fuck.
yeah, act cold, dude. Like, and
Just-
it'll
yeah,
never
just-
be
just laugh it
never be
off.
on the internet.
You got like that's the best way to handle a situation if you're anyone, especially like a high profile person. If you can laugh it off and just even come over and splow the dude up, people will be like, "Bose is cool."
Right.
But-
when, dude,
Unless you got a zinger lined up.
He might be.
He
He might be
did. Yeah,
fucking
right,
running
right.
high
when you're
on
a
that
dork,
HGH at this
Yeah,
when you're a dork, you're a dork.
there's nothing you can do
There's
about
nothing
it.
you can do about it. Money doesn't change that.
Right.
Nothing changes
Yeah,
that. When
you
you're
got
a
a
corny,
point.
when you're a corny fucking dork like Joey Bosa is, he can't change that. That's just how he is, and he sucks.
He's gonna be like that forever.
He's
A
gonna be,
miserable.
yeah, he's a
miserable fuck,
crybaby,
yeah.
little fucking big giant weirdo.
Slamming
giant
helmets
crybaby.
costing his team playoff games.
Yep. Brock Purdy tore his UCL. I never heard of a UCL before. Views.
I think they're starting to make these up.
Yeah. He's
No,
out for
I never heard that.
He's out for 6 months.
Yeah.
We might never hear from Purdy again.
Probably not, but I mean, fuck all of who's San Fran bringing in? The dude with the broken ankle, Garoppolo.
He's
Did
gone.
you see Jimmy G like laughing on the sidelines
What a
and
beautiful
shit?
smile.
I don't
he
blame
has,
him.
huh?
Why the fuck wouldn't he?
They
dude?
said they were cherry picking. I mean, dude, they did him wrong. He was at the
Yeah,
game.
they
He was there.
Yeah.
torched him.
What do you
dude.
want out of the guy?
They tried to get rid of him, and then they fucking
That's true. That
they
is
treated him like shit
That
at the
is
beginning of the
true.
season. I'd have laughed too.
He's just sitting
Yeah,
on the
you're
sideline
right.
looking like $1 million.
yeah.
You know, and then he started killing it, and then everybody was like, "Oh, Jimmy G's
Yeah,
the
we
man."
love Jimmy G, and then he
like,
gets
fuck
hurt.
you. You were like, "Oh, Trey Lance is better
Dude,
than
you
you."
almost won him a
We
Super
don't even
Bowl.
want you.
I
Yeah.
don't know that part. I'm gonna disagree with you from a fan standpoint because like I watched a lot of that. People were not. They wanted Jimmy G to come in after Trey
but
Lance.
the organization,
right?
it screwed him.
And I think Trey Lance moving forward is their guy. Like the weird thing about this is like a weird side story people might not know, but Brock Purdy only had a couple rookie cards come out, and they just came out in this mosaic set. These base cards of like were selling for like $50, $60, $70, and there's millions of them out there. Literally, as soon as the game was like he lost or he got hurt, $3. He had, like his autograph cards were selling for like $2,000, and like people were just like, oh, they get all hyped up on Brock Purdy.
I can't believe none of us knew that.
Dude, I didn't sleep yet. You know what I mean? I've been up for 23 hours straight. Yeah, I got into a hobby, like, you know what I mean, to keep me off heroin, and you know, it's fun. You know, I made some cool friends, and I know a lot about the card community. I thought I'd share
It's good
some
insight,
with
Cub. It's good
there you
insight.
go. Wrong party, $3. We got it. 170. Tyler Huntley replaces Josh Allen in Pro Bowl because Josh is going to play the Pro-Am at Pebble Beach. I mean, how many games did Huntley play? For real.
He played like probably like the last 5, 6 of the
Right.
season.
I mean,
Yeah.
why are they still having this fucking
Nobody
thing?
wants to play
Joe
it.
Burrow backed out.
Everybody does, dude. You're
It's
done.
tag
You're
football.
Flag football.
When is it?
Dude, Josh
It's
Allen's
this weekend,
playing
I
like.
guess. If he's going to play in a
I think
Pro-Am.
is it this weekend? Because I think Josh Allen's playing in like
He is. He's
a
playing
golf tournament.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's playing a Pebble in that Pro-Am, which is fucking sick. I would definitely do that over the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, unless you, like I said, unless you get that free trip to Hawaii, that's cool.
They
They
don't do
don't
that.
go to
anymore.
Hawaii.
Yeah, right.
They go to like
They
Gainesville,
go to
Florida.
yeah, they go to Jacksonville.
They're like, we're gonna go to Hooters after the game.
Hooters catered it, dude.
I mean,
Just a
if-
bunch of tiny
If you're
wings.
Huntley and you get that call, you're like, okay. I mean,
Yeah, I'd go.
I go, but you got to feel a little weird.
It's like the dude from
Well,
Major
you are
League. Like,
7th pick.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
let me see what I'm doing.
You're our 15th pick
Do
quarterback.
you get paid?
Yeah,
You gotta
there's,
get
there's a
something.
stipend.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And the winning team, I think, gets a bigger
There's
piece.
another stipend
Yeah.
for that. So I think it's
And
a
you know that you get all kind of free shit.
free
you know what I
shit.
mean?
Free shit's
you
great.
get put
right.
up. Yeah, I'm sure they get taken
It's
care
not a
of.
bad
The
time.
skills
But
comp-
if I'm Josh Allen, the skills competition, like,
this year's gonna be good.
yeah, I think they're getting but like that's what like their thing. Those skills competitions when we were kids, they were legit.
Yeah.
But everybody
yeah.
showed up because it was in Hawaii and you were there for 2
And
weeks.
they actually
and
played
blah,
And
blah, blah.
football.
nobody's really gonna get hurt.
Right.
No.
Fucking like I said, Elway and Marino's throwing and Favre throwing the football as far as they can.
Throwing
Yeah,
it
that
through
was beautiful.
Throwing it through the moving targets.
Yeah,
that was
that
such
shit
a
was
cool,
sick.
That was such a cool shit.
But
when we were
if they
kids.
did that with Josh Allen and Mahomes is in the Super Bowl, but like quarterbacks like that'd be cool again.
Did
But
they
I
use-
don't give a fuck if Tyler
Did
Huntley
they used to
throws
wait
the
till
ball
the
through
season
the
was
hoop.
over?
Didn't they used to do it after the fucking Super
So like
Bowl?
Mahomes could go, or like
Yeah,
I
so
swear to
everybody
God, they
could
did
go.
it the week after the Super
No,
Bowl.
I thought it's always been the week before the Super Bowl.
Nah, it was after.
That's what I thought, because
Yeah, it was
everybody
after.
played in it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Larry,
Yeah.
Google
They
that.
might
part.
have-
No, it was
they-
definitely after.
They might have made. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm right. but
Because,
it was-
like-
I mean, I'm talking about like what was it? Maybe late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was after because like all the Super Bowl guys, like if you lost would like back out, they wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely that.
Mason Rudolph's going.
Right.
Josh Dobbs.
Your boy Purdy might be there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, everybody was
Get to-
calling Purdy a fucking pussy. Like, dude, if Ric Flair was like, I was in a plane crash and wrestled next. Dude, like, yeah.
He did look because the problem was like he stayed on the sideline
with his
he had
helmet
a helmet on. He was throwing a football, and you're like, dude, if you can throw it on the sideline, get in the game and fucking throw it in there. And he was gripping it, and he went up to Shanahan, and Shanahan kind of like he didn't roll his eyes, but he was talking to him, and he was like, okay, like I guess you're not going in, pussy.
I would have liked to have seen because like Shanahan's an offensive genius, and like, I get it. You're in a bad position. I just would have liked to have seen a little bit more creativity. You know what I mean? And I get, yeah, you
You're
can't.
down to your fourth quarterback and shit.
No, but I get that. Say
Your
dude
fourth
goes out-
quarterback got hurt.
right? Your
Yeah.
fourth quarterback gets hurt. You got Debo can throw, Ayuk can throw, McCaffrey can throw. Like just try shit. Just try some stuff. But you know, I mean,
What do
I
you got
think
to lose?
anything they were just trying to really just like get to the end of the fucking game. You know what I mean? At that point.
Yeah. Art Rooney says they kept Matt Canada because they got better in the second half. They don't want to start over with the new offensive coordinator.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Very stupid.
Very stupid.
I seen a thing today where Pat Fryermuth was like, yeah, we didn't even have
hot routes.
We didn't have check down hot routes.
Yeah, that's insane.
Here's the thing now. Like so, all right. Kellen Moore left Dallas, immediately signed with the Chargers. That would have been an exciting offensive coordinator.
Did Moore get canned? What?
No, they said it was a
It was
mutual.
a mutual split.
And they said it really was a mutual. Like Kellen Moore was like, I don't know what else I could do. They were like, we think we want to move on, so that he left.
Did they
But
hire anybody?
Not yet, but Dallas allowed the Chargers to talk to him before the official canning. So that was like, and that's a great thing for them because, dude, he's going out there with Herbert and the gang. Like, I think he's going to do really well out there.
Peyton went to Denver. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Just
Another
seen that.
first-round pick.
Yeah.
I
That's
hope
tough.
Denver got something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they got to deal with Mahomes for the next 10 years, so
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. That does. It
And
seems like a
Herbert
lot.
and whoever
Yeah.
goes to the fucking Raiders. God, it might be Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. You don't know who the fuck's going there.
They said Brady was school shopping in Miami. See that?
Miami. They said Miami has no interest or something.
Yeah, it doesn't. It literally wouldn't make. I don't think it would
He
make
could probably
much
shop
sense.
wherever he wants.
Right. I think San
He
Francisco.
probably has a
kinda-
place down
Yeah,
there.
yeah, right. Why wouldn't he have a house in Miami if you're
Yeah.
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
I heard San Francisco might be the landing spot for him, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, that doesn't even make sense." I'm like, "Oh, it kind of does." He has a lot of ties to San Francisco. I think he wanted to end his career there.
Yeah, they're low. How fucked up is Trey Lance? Is he like? I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
To bring in the GOAT, and you put these two young guys behind him for a year. What's it hurt? Brady's
Go back
gonna
to fucking New England.
I think he might.
I heard a lot of little stories about that. That there's
Birds are chirping.
rumors out there.
All right,
They're saying maybe
I can't divulge my sources.
Rodgers to the Jets.
Yeah, they slapped the uniform of him.
I seen that.
Yeah. That's what they do.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
They said the Packers, I think, are pretty much like had enough of Aaron Rodgers.
He just signed a long-term deal last year, though,
he
right?
he'd make $60 million this year if he like
60.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I want to see
I don't
Jordan
know.
Love play. I'd like to see that kid get a chance.
He was terrible for like the first few times he got in there. The last time he got in, he looked decent. So
Yeah.
yeah, they got him. They might as well. Voicemails. Let's do it.
You know, I got just a quick one for you. I was listening to an old episode, and in the episode, you guys were talking about Jackson Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes' fiance, but this past year, I haven't heard a word about them. I don't keep up with them, but what's the deal? They still around, or do you cut them off? Thanks, guys. Love the pod.
My man.
Yeah, he didn't cut him off. I think he just told him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we touched on it earlier.
Yeah, we kind of touched on it. He
Yeah.
got him out of the limelight.
Best thing for him.
I'm sure the Chiefs were like, "Hey, man, you gotta." They were running amok.
There was a
last
lot of
year,
people,
dude.
I'm sure, that were like, "Hey, you need to
They're
get
bringing
this
too
in
much
check."
attention to
Yeah.
yourself.
I mean, even
Negative attention.
I
too.
feel like I don't know if I follow. I feel like Juju wasn't going nearly as hard as he usually
No,
goes
no.
either,
They
dude.
did. They tightened everything down, and
Yeah.
Juju's actually an asset to them. You know.
Yep.
I'll take it hurt.
What's up, boys?
Yeah,
Kenny,
yeah,
got a
Rodgers
little
never
grinder.
played,
My, when you're trying to listen to a podcast or something and it's unavailable, you see the little circle thing and then it pops up. Podcast unavailable. Okay. Well, it's not okay. They make you hit the okay to say that you understand that it's unavailable. I get it. It's probably cheaper to put okay than something, but it shouldn't. It's not okay. It should say something else. Like, I understand it's not available. It's not okay that it's unavailable. Jack, I feel your pain on the injury. Like, you got a legit injury. You fell and hurt yourself. Being older, take forever to get over it. Christ, I slept wrong 2 weeks ago. My neck and shoulders still bother me. This is bullshit. Fucking real injury. I don't know, bro. Hope it heals quick.
Well, I appreciate that, Ken. The podcast unavailable shit. I don't know why that says that does happen like way too often. Usually, like I don't know if it's like a Wi-Fi issue or what. It's not. I'm sure it happens with our podcast, but like when I go to listen to like other podcasts and shit, I hate when that happens. It's usually when I'm driving though, and then sleeping wrong. I sleep wrong, where I fuck my neck and my shoulder up. Probably like once every 2 months, and it's like a 4 or 5 day fucking ordeal, man.
Dude, if I sleep wrong, dude, my arms will go numb. I gotta wear like braces so my hands don't go numb.
Do you wear them at night?
Yeah, fucking right.
Does it
I
help?
think I got the carpal tunnel. Yeah, it
Yeah.
stops them from going numb.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
Janice. It's Soprano. She had the carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
It's on disability for life.
Yeah,
Carpal tunnel syndrome.
Yeah, but waking up and you know it fucking happened, and you're just like, oh, I can't move my neck, dude.
dude,
It's
the old
the
stiff neck.
worst. Yeah,
My
it's
neck,
just
my back.
go to turn
My
turn
little-
around, and you can't get a fucking turn your whole body. Getting old blows, Ken. You're right about that, buddy.
Yo, Big John in Virginia Beach. Here's my gear grinder. I took my son to see Avatar, the new Avatar in the movies. And before show up on time and before the fucking movie starts, there was 40 minutes of previews and ads. 40 fucking minutes. The movie itself is 3 hours. 3 hours and 40 minutes at the movie theater. Holy shit. Anyways, boys, hey, Andrew McCutcheon coming back to the Pirates is a good thing. I know the Pirates are pandering, but it is a good thing. I remember when the Steelers fucking choked their asses off against the Jaguars in the playoffs on the Sunday, and then on Monday, the fucking Pirates deal Kutch. That winter, I was depressed. That was a depressing fucking winter. Anyways, boys, hang in there. Winter's halfway over. Take it easy.
Thanks, Big John.
Yeah,
You guys like movie previews?
I used to love them.
Yeah.
I
Like
like a
3
good
or
movie.
4.
3 or 4. When I went to see Maverick in the movie theater, it was the same way. I'm like, this is nuts.
It was nuts.
Like, dude, it was like, he's right, about a half hour at least of like commercials. They pull commercials in too, and previews of movies. Movies nowadays suck.
Yeah, most of them.
So there's like not one movie I'm gonna go see, and you're like, dude, I could have came here a half hour later.
Dude,
And
it was.
he went
it
for
was,
Avatar too. That's 3 hours. He said he's there for 4 fucking hours,
it's
dude.
too long.
He probably had to buy dinner at that motherfucker. You know?
And like, it's not even. It's one thing if it's previews, like okay, but it's like you said, it's like commercials or it's like advertisements for the movie theater you're in already and
Yeah,
weird shit like
I'm
that.
here, you
Like,
got
dude,
me.
Yeah, like fucking. I bought the popcorn. You got it.
And then the regulars know this.
Yes.
So like if you don't get like they'll come in whenever, so you think like all right, you're all comfortable. There's not gonna be a lot of people,
Yeah,
and then it
people
just
come pouring
fills in during
Yeah.
that 40 minutes, and they start to sit around you.
You get
I
all
hate when
anxious.
anxiety
Yeah.
comes.
I hate when people sit around me at the movie
Yeah.
theater.
Best
dude.
thing coronavirus ever did was when you could rent the whole fucking movie theater out for like $100, dude.
Really?
Yeah, they were
Oh,
doing that
yeah.
super cheap.
I wonder, dude, I wouldn't be surprised down Lowe's if we could, you rent a movie.
I did it in Texas a couple times, and
Maybe
it's
like during the day.
there'd be like
Yeah.
15 of us in there. You sit wherever you want. They sell alcohol.
Fuck,
You can talk, laugh, whatever.
I
know?
do it with the 6 of us.
Yeah.
Pitch him $15 and fucking.
Invite some listeners.
Yeah, listeners.
We have a
Movie day.
contest.
Yeah, we have a jerk off contest.
Yeah, we'll give each other hand jobs, eagle tits, and he'll get a bukkake.
Stick our dicks in the popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, the good old dick through the popcorn.
Timeless.
Greatest
Yeah.
moves in hookup history by Dave Chappelle.
Hey, fellas, Jason Adambanks. I got a gear grinder for you. So, you guys are all domesticated fellas. I'm sure you're responsible for taking the trash out in your homes. Kitchen trash goes out the most often. Bathroom trash doesn't go out as often, right? You get it all together. That is unless some animal in your house puts a large item in the bathroom trash, like a big box or something like that. I feel like it's basically, it's my wife. It's like her saying, like, "Hey, asshole, time to take out this box I have." You could have just taken it downstairs, stuck it in the kitchen trash, thrown it down the steps. I don't give a fuck. Just, if you put a large item in a small trash can, it's time to take that out. So, yeah, it just grinds my gears. Bathroom, the small trash cans are for small items. All right, it's not that hard to understand.
Couldn't be more right about that.
Yeah,
when you
that's
put a
dead on.
box, it's just you're just fucking up the whole ratio of garbage to the bag.
That's Rosa 101, bro. The fucking little trash can in my basement bathroom. She throws like the Tide bottle in there. Like, it filled the whole thing up.
That's
Nothing
our
to
dental
do.
floss and tissue paper.
That's literally
Right.
it.
Q-tips.
Yeah.
That's
Q-tips.
about it.
You gotta put your tampons in there or whatever.
Yeah.
Put your tampons
No,
in
that's
there.
my bathroom. She's
Oh,
never
and
in there
yours.
unless she throws the
Oh.
fucking Tide away. Like, come on, man. Take
Yeah,
that upstairs,
it's
recycle that.
Throw the, I don't
motherfucker.
mind you if you throw the box down the steps. I'll get to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Don't fill up the garbage
I know
can
I'm
one
on
item.
box duty. It's garbage fucking. It's garbage
I
night
know
tonight.
when
It's freezing.
Addie will get over to the garbage and she'll be like fake pushing it down, like, ugh. I'm like, all right, I'll take it out. I mean, we got more bags in there.
What's up, guys? Water Boy. Can't wait to see you on the 24th. Got tickets and, never saw you guys live. Can't wait. Also, I got a gear grinder. Here's the thing. When you're driving in snow, I understand there's different cars and they go, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive. But what's up with the people either going 5 miles an hour in a four-wheel drive car or SUV or truck, or the guy doing 70 in his little Honda 83 Civic that's a 3-cylinder rear-wheel drive and spinning out all over the place. I can't believe people haven't figured out how to drive in Pennsylvania. It's mind-boggling. Unless you're 16, you should know how to drive, but people just don't fucking think. Jack, hope your foot feels better. Can't wait to see you guys on 24th. Peace.
Thanks, Waterboy. We appreciate the call.
I was actually stretching it out as you were going on there. I don't think, not everybody knows how to drive in the snow. Honestly, a lot of it is people don't give a fuck about their tires. They let their tires get fucked up, and then you're in a major pickle. You don't think especially now, it's not even going to snow. We're in the
I'm going to push it.
Oh,
I'm going to get through summer with these.
It. Yeah, and then next thing you know, you can't get up your hill.
Me and this dude were out the other day doing snow, and this fucking guy, he was driving like it was just a dry day out. He tries to stop at a stop sign, flies through it like skidding, sliding on ice, over the curb, through some dude's front yard, and then somehow just pulls it back on the street and just keeps on cruising, dude.
He was
He missed so many obstacles. I was like,
on to the next yard.
Did he have a bald head and was he jacked up? Was he fast and furious?
Yeah. I think it was Dom Toretto.
You always got those assholes too. Like, I ain't scared to drive in the snow, and they just go way too fast.
He was out of control. This guy. Me and John just stopped watching him like,
dude. I'm glad I stopped at this stop sign.
He
would have smashed me.
Dude, I mean, not everybody that listens from Greenfield, obviously, but some of you guys know. The top of Bigelow Street it's a steep hill. It's a very long hill. I was coming back from somewhere the one time. It was like during the day, and like it was one of those snows where it just like dumped, and like next thing you know, like everything's covered, streets are fucked, and I had my little Honda Accord, probably not the best tires on it, and I tried to take on Bigelow. And thank God I hit a car because I'd probably still be sliding right now.
you went down it.
Yeah, when I got to the top, I was like, it'll be okay. Dude, I got like 15 feet down, and my car just took off, dude.
That's a helpless
scary.
feeling
That's
when your
a scary
car
feeling, yeah.
just like starts sliding and you're totally out of control.
I crushed this girl's car. She comes out, and she's like, oh, my God. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I got over the hill, and it just, my car took off on me. She's like, oh, no big deal. And I was like, I got a friend who has a body shop. We'll take it down there. And she's like, all right. So I hit her up like a couple days later, like, hey, I'm going to go down there. We'll go down and we'll like figure it out. She's following me down to Hazelwood, dude. She thought I was taking her to like, I don't know where she thought I was taking her, dude.
Yeah, I could
set her up for a 211.
When we go to go over the tracks, she just hit a fucking Yui and just turned around and went home. She's like, I'll figure it out. I'm not comfortable down there. I'm perfect. Never heard from her again.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Saved you your deductible.
She probably literally thought you were probably trying to kill her.
Yeah, dude. I mean, back in the day, you wouldn't imagine how many girls like, well, here, follow us home, and we would go and go below the tracks, like after like the club or some shit, and they would just turn around and fucking
Wouldn't
keep
you?
going. Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't you?
So my one boy was coming meeting us down there the one time. He's from Peters Township. He called me. He was like, dude, there's no way this is like right. And I'm like, are you over the train tracks? He's like, I'm on. I'm like, what is this place? I was like, keep on coming, buddy. You're here.
Are you uncomfortable?
If you've never been
you're here.
You've never been. It's not even about being uncomfortable. It's just a weird It's a weird setup
That
down
dude
there.
from Peters was uncomfortable.
No. You get over those train tracks and you fall into a whole different new neighborhood. You're like, where the fuck am I at?
Hey, everyone, thanks so much for the calls this week. Thanks to all the new listeners. We've been picking up a lot of steam. We appreciate all you. Just a reminder, you can always call in to the show. The phone number is 412-438-8358. That's 412-438-8358. Just like you heard there, gear grinders, anything, whatever's going on, you can hit us up. Also, if you want to hit us up on like in our DMs, like on Instagram, Twitter. So if you're a listener and you got a birthday or someone got a birthday, we're more than happy to give them a shout out. We really appreciate the listeners. So we're open to that too. Just remember that. I think we're going to take a real quick commercial break. We come back. We have more of that Greenfield's Finance Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're worried about roofing, windows, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, spouts, and need help with any of those, call Allen Construction, LLC, 412-954-8337. Whether it's a repair or replacement, they're equipped with the tools and the skills for over 65 years of experience. Remember, Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. And they're not on heroin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just drove by your house, and your wall looks like a giant piece of shit. Well, you know that's no good, because anybody can climb up your yard and bang your old lady. That's why you need to call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Fully insured. And when someone pulls up to your house, make sure the first thing they see is your retaining wall, or the second thing they'll see is your wife's pussy. That's 412-889-4401. Just Walls. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call S&L Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quits sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Are you sick and tired of bullshit pizza? I knew I was. Thank God there's Capizzuto's Pizza on Greenfield Avenue. They've been in business for over 400 years, making some of Pittsburgh's finest pizza. 412-521-6570. Ask for Nubs and tell them Z-Bird sent you if you want the best pizza in the Burgh. Man, we've been getting some bad storms around here lately. Very bad. Tree actually fell through my roof. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I found Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service at 412-415-7331. They have over 27 years of experience, competitive pricing, and it won't break your budget. Give them a call today for all your tree-related needs. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week, Moneyline. Who be corn dicking this week?
Carol from Fox Chapel. Carol was at a high school basketball game at Fox Chapel, and she was mad because high school kids were being high school kids. She wrote in the Fox Chapel Community Lounge on Facebook, at the Fox Chapel high school basketball game, and the entire Fox Chapel student section stood, turned their backs to the court, and booed every single Penn Hills player announced. My elementary and middle school kids are with me, and this is not the behavior I want them to see and learn. Our students need to be better than this. This should not be normal behavior. Eat a dick, Carol.
Yeah.
You
dude.
put that great.
I think it's so cool that the kids are at the game.
Right.
Cool. That's just so awesome.
And that's like a fun thing to do. Fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
Good heckle session.
Go to Penn Hills.
Yes.
You might get stabbed.
It's high school kids doing high school kid shit.
Right.
but that's not even hurting anybody
At all.
You know what I mean?
That's pretty mild.
I went to that Alderdice Central game last year, and the student sections were jam-packed. They didn't sit down the whole entire game. They were going crazy. They had chants going against each other. It was awesome.
That's
Yeah.
good fun right there.
It's good fun, especially at Alderdice at a city. For them to have that type of fucking school pride, it's fucking great, dude.
Yeah, I think it's
shut
awesome.
the fuck up, Carol.
And if we're not to end in a brawl, that's great.
Yeah, no one gets fucking jumped or anything
That's
after.
beautiful.
She's
ultra sensitive, obviously.
Yeah,
I wonder if she have a kid in high school. He's gonna get heckled.
He's
gonna be
probably softer than Roseanne's son.
I'm dude.
As little Wheezy would say.
I'm fine. I just zoomed in our picture. Her hair's all fucked up too.
Yeah.
Man.
You can you're more welcome to call in, Carol.
Yeah, call in, Carol.
Tell us what you think.
That'd be funny if Carol was a listener. There's no way in the world this lady
Not a
listens
chance.
that lady listens to this podcast. Duquesne basketball game had the Uber Eats hoax. That shit was corny.
It's a good prank.
It went, you got to give them the credit. It went viral as fuck. So they pulled off exactly what they were doing. Anybody that missed this last week at the Duquesne hoop game, some kid fucking pulled out a McDonald's bag and a drink and acted like he walked onto the court, dude.
That's the crazy part. He got there.
Yeah, Yeah, he got on.
He got on the court.
He must have like went to like go take a piss or some shit. I don't know, and just got down there and like the ref was like, "What the fuck?" He like walked into the ref. So I will give him that. He did go like he committed to that fucking thing. There's a point where I'm like looking at it, I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Then you can figure out it's pretty fake, but.
At first, when I seen it, I'm like, "Holy shit, this dude's."
They made their point.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
he got a little. He looks a little like off.
Yeah,
Like he's playing the role of like being like lost,
confused, like what's going on? Yeah.
DoorDash.
Good. Definitely a good chance he could have bet Western Psych for 72 hours. They released him, and he said, "I got tickets to the Duquesne game." You know what I mean?
They give it to all the patients.
He got 302, and he's
got
out.
Duquesne University some national recognition.
Yeah, it really did. They were on Barstool and shit, so I mean, that's more than we've been on.
Yeah.
It's just tough, like committing to like I guess it's a prank.
It's
I mean,
a
just
prank.
doing something
That's a prank,
like a skit.
absolutely.
I don't know. We're just so real and authentic here at Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We don't got to act.
I like one thing like that. Like that was like to me, it was like I kind of enjoyed that. I thought it was a funny prank. What I hate are fake pranks where everyone's in on the prank and like you
It's
can
not
tell-
really a
that's
prank,
true,
then. It's
right.
a skit.
It's a fucking fugazi. You know what I mean? I'm
absolutely.
like,
Right.
Yeah.
Like the crowd wasn't in on it. Like
No,
Right.
that ref
Tim-
definitely wasn't in
that
on
ref
it.
wasn't. Tim Benz was like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I think that's Uber Eats guy." Like Tim Benz got, you know what I mean? Like
Does Tim Benz announce the
yeah, Duquesne
Duquesne
games.
hoop games?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and football. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Is Benz on the radio still?
yeah.
yeah,
The X.
yeah.
Yeah, he's going on
he
next to the
sits
more-
in for Madden
He sits in for
sometimes.
Madden, but he got a spot somewhere for sure.
I know he definitely jumps in on DVE, and I think is he on 93.7 The Fan?
I don't know. He got a spot somewhere. I'm not.
I don't
sure.
mind. I don't mind Benz.
I like
I like-
Benz. He's
Yeah.
probably my second favorite.
Who's number one?
I like Mark Madden.
You're a double M guy.
I
huh?
am.
I like Madden as well.
Yeah, small doses, but yeah, it's not the worst. We had a creep in South Hills Village Mall get arrested for exposing himself in Target and Macy's.
Yeah, that's scary because my girlfriend works out there, and I don't want her finding out that there's guys out there with dicks way bigger than me. So you know what I mean? I was like worried about that at first. Like, man, if this guy pulls his dick out, she's gonna be like, wait a minute, I'm with this chump.
They
But
don't
he-
make them all one size.
He was like, he was like, what he did. I read into it. He was like going in dressing rooms and literally like exposing himself, and then asking for help to pull his pants up. Like that, he like was deeply committed.
Yeah, that's even weirder because you're like trying to get a little touch going
You're
or
trying
something.
to get a cheap thrill, like if you're at the doctor and they're checking your nads, and you're like,
Yeah, like some
or when you're in
poor-
high school, you're like, I
yeah.
pulled my hamstring.
yeah.
Oh, like that.
And then your cousin comes over and rubs your gooch.
Target and Macy's, that's a weird stores. I don't know if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna expose yourself anywhere in the mall, what do you think's the most susceptible place to do that? Like Spencer's or something like that?
It's Hot Topic.
Foot Locker.
Victoria's Secret?
I mean, yeah,
That's
Yeah,
you're
what if
being
he's like
ultra creepy.
Yeah, he goes and tries on a pair of like underwears. Like, what do you think?
yeah. How's this look? His
Does
cock
this look
and
like
ball.
it fits? Yeah.
Well, they have that going on out
Man,
there.
I had to buy. This is a few years ago. I had to buy my current girlfriend like some Victoria's Secret underwear. It's
You
like
mean
know,
your wife?
You know, no. It's actually when I say a few years ago, this is like 10.
You said current.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
My ex, whatever. I had to buy some chick some fucking underpants.
Yeah.
And you know when you're like scrambling on like Christmas Eve to like fucking put some gifts together and shit like that. That's where I was at. So like I don't know, Victoria's Secret was doing like 5 for $20 for some underpants, and so I grabbed like five pairs of underpants. I'm in line, and there's this older lady behind me with like a son with her son who probably had to be no bullshit 4 years old. She turned around, looked at me, looked at the underpants, looked at him. She's like, "Ooh, you better tell your daddy to come back here and buy me some panties like that." I was like, man, I like looked at her, looked at the kid. I'm like, but Victoria's Secret for a dude it's an awkward place to be.
Very
dude.
weird place to
So
be.
like she's commenting me buying the underpants.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you're
what
just
the
sifting through underwear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, dude, the one time I was in there, I'm waiting for Rosa, and I'm sitting there, I'm like leaning on this like bin. It's like a bin of panties. I look like the biggest perv. I got my elbow on
Yeah,
it,
that's
like,
where I bought them from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
the,
seeing it like
yeah,
this.
the the 5 for
Looking at my
20
phone.
bill.
Through the sizes.
Yeah, you're looking at sizes. You're trying to get different colors.
Oh, weird. Very
fucking
weird.
wrist deep in fucking underpants.
But I will say this, like, you know, my girlfriend works there, and like some of the things that those girls have to endure because of the times that we're in, like you're getting a lot of dudes coming in now.
Trying some underpants on.
Trying like stuff on, you know.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
know if you're allowed to
Yeah,
try
you probably
the
shouldn't be
underwear.
allowed to try.
I don't think
underpants.
you're allowed, but like you're
Like, you
allowed.
make a corset in a 44 chest.
But 2 weeks ago,
Can't
we
be snail trailing all the panties
Yeah.
up in Victoria's Secrets.
what about the? We talked about that old lady that came in and was like put the garter belt on, came out of the dressing room, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was nuts. She probably had her gray box, you know what I mean? Just old Silver Fox was just letting it shine.
She was a blue-haired lady.
Oh yeah, with a silver box.
Do boxes turn gray?
Sure.
I don't know.
I
I've
don't
never.
know either.
I mean, I'm sure you could. I mean,
I'll let you know in like 10 years if my beaver
Well,
gets fucking
my
gray.
beard, my beard's pretty gray. My box isn't gray yet.
No,
I'm
My
not
pubes
ready.
aren't there.
I'm not ready for a gray box.
what do you say? You
dude.
got Jackson?
You know what?
I got snow on the roof, but I still got coal in the furnace.
Yeah, I'm not ready for a gray box. Whoever our oldest listener is, if you think if you're pushing like, I don't know.
Pubes definitely turn gray, 100%.
my chesters are turning
I'll
gray.
ask
Yeah,
John's
right.
dad. I'll be like, dude, fuck it.
I mean,
Yeah,
He'll be
so-
like, I shave, I get waxed, pussy.
19-year-old girl faked having cancer, raised over 40 grand on GoFundMe. That is some horrendous karma.
You're
this
gonna
girl's
burn in
asking-
hell for that
asking
one.
for.
This brought up a crazy story. So, without naming names, I don't want to like put this person out there because they had some things going on in their life. But there was someone in the Pittsburgh area that was doing this in certain places, and they literally told everyone that she told everyone that she had cancer. Literally had like fake doctor's papers, fake everything. Was telling everyone she only had a couple months to live. She started raising money. It made the fucking news, and then it came out that it was fake. And like she had been, dude, on top of it, she had like a daughter. They had to find out the kid wasn't even hers. Like she had this, it was like her friend's
Some
kid.
real scam shit.
Dude, it was like her kid's, it was her friend's kid who she had brought with her. She was, I can't really say where I met her at, but like she said she had cancer. Dude, she shaved her head. You know what I mean?
She was playing a role, but she wasn't invested enough.
She had mental health issues, but like,
obviously.
Do we know her?
no, no one knows.
Did you do?
Yeah, but like I like everyone felt bad for it. And it was like, but then when it came out, like you're like, man, that's so.
Give me my
fucked.
$30 back.
Yeah, like what, yeah, like
With interest.
What was that 50-50 we did for? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah, it's fucked up shit, man.
We had a Zebra sent me this video. There was this lady who like heard something in her house, couldn't figure out what it was, so she's like filming. This dude fell completely through her bathroom fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
And like she started like freaking out, and the dude, you could tell he was like fucked up, and he was like looking all weird and crazy. But like I watched that again today. Like he didn't leave like he was supposed to leave.
Dude, did you read the thing?
There was you just sent me the video. There was nothing to
I'm
read.
sorry. Dude, that was her stepfather.
That was her stepfather.
That was her stepfather.
Oh, that makes it a lot weirder. then.
Yeah, so like now he comes, so he's up. You see her film, like what the fuck's going on, and he crashes through. At first, I thought it was fake, and I'm like, this isn't fake. He got up and like tried to hide his face. His belt was unbuckled.
Yeah.
His pants. He was
Dude,
ready to
hammer.
He was doing some
himself.
jerking.
He was like looking through into the shower because that's the part
He was like
felt.
looking through the light.
Yeah, so
How
like
the fuck did he get up there?
it was an addict.
He was covered in that Pink Panther insulation.
Yeah, no, he completely. You could tell he had a few fucking cervezas too.
Yeah.
because he fucking fell through there and he was what's going on, and that makes sense because she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But like he didn't like. There wasn't like you could tell there wasn't like any crazy threat where like you could tell what she
He wasn't
knew.
a stranger because
Yeah,
she wasn't
right,
like,
you could tell that she knew.
Like a terrified stranger. Oh my god! Runs
Right.
It's like, and like I have to think that she probably had the suspicion that something like this was going on. You know what I mean? And it's like she posted on Reddit, and people were like, "I don't even know what to say. That's fucking disgusting." I think it's a real video, to be honest.
Yeah, that makes more
You
sense.
gotta
though.
be, like that. That's got to be a crime, right?
That's definitely a crime.
Who's taking the,
Yeah,
who's taking
yeah.
the video?
What's that?
She was.
She was.
She like heard something like in her house, so she started. People start filming for anything
Sure.
now. And then fucking
Yeah.
she like as soon as she like got in the bathroom, dude. I don't know if he was trying to get out of there because like maybe like she knew, and he fucking ripped down the whole fucking ceiling.
Well, because she was commenting like, someone's in my ceiling. Like, there's definitely someone in my ceiling right now.
And he got
like,
scared.
And he probably tried to make a wild maneuver. Probably should have buckled his pants up and like had a hammer in his hand. Like, I was just trying to fix some shit up, and
But
he
we got a
didn't.
leak.
He had his cock in his hand, and he ran out like, no video, no video. And it was like,
Oh, was he Hispanic?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was Hispanic, but giving him a bad name to Hispanic stepfathers.
Florida woman rescued from a storm drain for the third time in 2 years. Leave her in the drain,
Stay
dude.
out of the gutter, kid.
She wants to be in the drain.
So she just hangs out there? Or?
Dude, they said that she was missing for 3 weeks, and then they found her in the drain like 2 years before that. She went missing again. They're like, well, let's go check the drain that she likes, and sure enough, she was in the storm drain.
What's the
Any-
fucking backstory to this?
I think
she
she's batshit nuts.
Is there any chance that like she's dating one of the Ninja Turtles? That could be the only thing I think of. They go to the sewer. She's trying to get
She's
down.
banging Donatello.
But like
turtle
so,
dick.
like in Vegas, they have like those underground like mole people.
Yes.
There's probably something like that going on. I would
Yeah.
imagine. Like she's trying to. You never heard about that? Like the underground city in like Vegas.
You gotta watch a documentary
Yeah,
on
it's
that.
creepy. It's real
What's a
creepy
Whole
shit,
underground
dude.
city, John.
It's wide
what's it
open.
called?
Like they call it like Mole City or
Is
something.
it
like
under
that.
the underground?
Yeah, it's like underneath. It's like underneath. I don't know if it's underneath the casinos. But
I think it is because it's like access points for people to be able to like get in. Like it's
People
not
pop
meant
up
for people to live
sewers.
there.
Yeah.
It's meant for like maintenance. Get down
Yeah.
there, they get in here, get in there. And these people just moved into these tunnels. Some people live so far back, they'll have like a go guy who'll go out there in the day, fetch supplies, whether it be like water, food, heroin, whatever. But he'll fetch supplies, come back into the tunnel. Like some of them don't leave. The one dude had like, so you're in this thing, but then there was like a manhole cover there. They open it up. You go down, the dude had like lights.
Yeah, it's
I guess
crazy.
it doesn't rain there that much, so I guess it.
Well,
Doesn't
yeah,
fill up.
yeah.
There's a dude on TikTok who's like investigating, like that there is a documentary about it. So he's just copying that, but he's going in there himself and shit like that. The last TikTok I saw, the dude stopped him like, dude, the farther you go in here, like the crazier it gets. Like you better be ready to like fight, get a gun, like some type
Yeah.
of shit. Like, what? Don't get killed
Leave the mole
Leave
people
the mole- that's
alone.
what-
They're
You're dying in a
crazy.
hole for,
Yes.
you're dying in a hole for a reason.
Right.
They don't want to be
They don't want to be
fired.
bothered.
Imagine
They
that.
don't want cameras down there. Like leave
You
them
don't leave.
alone.
They haven't seen the sun.
They're living underneath the city to be left alone.
Yeah.
Leave
Very
them
pale
alone,
complexions.
dude.
It's
Oh
not
my
good.
god.
We got Disney adults selling jars of Splash Mountain water on eBay, and they're selling like hotcakes. Disney, I guess Splash Mountain was like had its last ride last week or something like that. They shut it down. It's been like I think it was like the longest ride like at Disney. And Disney adults couldn't be in. They're fucking weirder than mole people.
Yeah.
They couldn't be any weirder. So they're selling jars of Splash Mountain water, and of course they're selling. Dude, Disney adults, they fucking weird me out, man. I
Yeah.
seen a video the other day. Some girl was like walking up to like the castle, wherever fucking it is, the Mickey's house, and she starts screaming and yelling and like all fours, crying tears. I'm like, what is going on here, dude? You're weirder than the drain lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
You had to have a fucked up, or like you had a really great childhood or a really bad childhood. Either you want to get, you missed it, or you want to go back to it.
I just like obviously this is something we could probably get on. Just easily go down the Mon, start filling up mason jars of water, put Magic Splash Mountain, Photoshop Rosato's head down Disney World, and just start selling for $18
What
a
if
piece.
there's just some people like move from Pittsburgh that miss the Mon water?
Yeah.
we
They want a little piece of
we
Pittsburgh
could
rubber.
bottle that up for
The
them all
point?
day.
The point?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and you guys want any blades of grass from the run?
Yeah.
Shit like that, you know?
Go downtown, there's some boxing wrappers all over the
Yeah.
street.
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
we'll,
you can
maybe
do
we'll fucking
anything.
bag up that shit that Marty fucking left last week.
Dude, I'll tell
There's
you,
not a doubt in my mind Marty Griffin made that shit.
and I think there's a serial shitter in Pittsburgh
Yeah,
because
because
it
they
happened
struck
at the
again
point.
at the point.
Yeah,
Sounds like Marty, dude.
I think Marty's making a point at the point.
Well, dude, Marty.
News is slow. He's trying to like gin up some fucking topics.
He's the Buffalo Bill of turding.
Someone told me that Marty runs around the point like every morning.
It makes
Really?
perfect sense.
Uh huh. Listen, allegedly, I'm not saying it wasn't Marty. 'Cause, like,
Right.
you know, Marty.
I can't. I don't have the
yeah,
proof to say
yeah,
it wasn't him.
He's the one
We
with
need
the
that DNA out of that poop.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
one with pictures of the shit, not me. So
I will say this: the poops looked a lot alike.
they did.
A lot of similarities.
I
in them
think they had
poops.
the same diet.
Yeah.
A&W root beer makes Rudy the root bear put pants on.
Bears don't wear pants. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It's crazy. America, let's talk.
Yogi the Bear didn't wear pants. Winnie the
Pooh,
Pooh didn't wear
yeah,
pants.
Winnie the
Hey,
Pooh had a shirt.
Let me read their
Yeah.
statement real quick. They put a statement over their fucking bear putting pants on them. America, let's talk. Since 1963, Rudy the Great Root Bear has been our beloved spokesbear. We know people will notice because he's literally 6 foot tall bear wearing an orange sweater, but now we get it. Even mascots' lack of pants can be polarizing. Therefore, we decided to put Rudy's in jeans, blah, blah, blah. Dude, what? Leave the pants off the bear. I want to see that bear dick
Yeah,
all
I mean,
the
yeah,
time.
right. If you had a huge
Cartoon
bear
bear,
cock
right?
hanging
The
out,
cartoon bear, he's a mascot.
You gotta read the whole thing.
Why, does it get weirder?
No, A&W Root Beer did it as to get people taught it was a joke.
Ah, fuck, they got me then.
Yeah, Rudy is still gonna be, he's gonna not have his pants
He's
on,
gonna be naked.
just like Coke Bear, and like they're gonna have a great time just fucking slamming hogs. But like, yeah,
Wait, no, therefore we decided that Rudy will wear jeans
you gotta
going
read the
forward.
comments. A&W in the comments, they're like, this can't be, but and A&W goes, it's not. It's a joke. Like they were poking fun at society and how things are cracking down.
Or maybe everybody called them a bunch of nerds for doing it and they fucking backpedaled real
That
quick.
could have been. Now that makes a lot of sense. Like, oh, we gotta fucking. They want to see Rudy's cock.
yeah, this didn't go over the way we thought.
If you guys got to pick a root beer, which root beer are you going with? You going with Barks? You going with A&W? Or you going with Dad's? Those are the big three, right?
yeah,
If you're,
I haven't had dads in a long time.
I
I
had
had some.
Dads
I had some.
either.
I had some A&W the other day. It's pretty good.
Well,
Pretty
I fuck
tasty
with
stuff.
Barks.
I'm a Barks guy.
Yeah.
if we're now any root beer, the kind that have it saved more the Philadelphia that's in the bottles. It's really good.
The
root
glass
beer.
bottles.
Yeah. Now if we're sticking to the three,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
a
talking big
Barks
three.
guy.
Barks guy.
Yeah.
Or you like a can or you like a 20-ounce bottle?
I can't.
All day.
I
Oh,
need.
you
I
have
need.
to
A,
have
I
a
need to
can.
taste the dads though.
Yeah.
There's these dads
I've
root
had
beer
dads in
candies.
forever.
Yeah.
These
they're
hard
good.
candies.
Those are good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
So if the,
I feel like I think
I don't know.
I
Even
feel
know
like
where
I
to
drank a
find
lot
the
of dads when
root
I was
beer.
younger. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but if it got into my head right now, I'm going Barks.
Yeah, a lot definitely had a lot of A&W and a lot of Cherokee Red in my life. That's the
Cherokee
thing.
Red's a
Cherokee
good.
Red.
You
Good
can
product.
still get cases of that stuff. Well, not the Cherokee Red. You got to go to like Restaurant Depot, but you can get cases of like A&W and shit like that. And ginger ale is the cheapest case you can get. I think it's like $7.97, which isn't bad in today's economy.
This economy.
It's fucking cheaper than a party card.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
pretty good.
YouTuber pranks people by saying that they have. So the YouTuber goes to the airport. Everybody's waiting for their bags. Guy goes and grabs his bag. YouTuber goes up to him like, "Hey man, that's my bag," and literally tries to take the dude's luggage off him.
Yeah.
Dude fucking freaks out, fucking roughs him up a little bit. Guy ended up getting arrested, but I think after they showed him the video, they like let him go. You can't fuck with people in airports, dude.
No.
People are going
Stupid,
they're-
man.
You know, shit happens. People,
Especially at the baggage
people are
claim.
going
I'm
on-
almost out of here.
yeah,
and you're
people
gonna
are
fuck
going
with
on
me?
vacation. People are going shit for work. People pass away. They're traveling, like go to funerals. There's a million different reasons why people are in an airport. Dude, that's the one place you have to be completely as normal as you can. Get in and get out. You cannot fuck with people in airports. Dude.
It's literally like I feel like TikTok. I mean, I'm not like I don't hate TikTok, but like it just causes so much shitty, selfish behavior that people do anything to anyone without any regard to their feelings, just to fucking get a like or some views. Just like that chick did exposing that fucking dude, and like she's getting hell. The gym girl who posted.
Oh yeah, she's getting torched.
They're literally there's videos made about her that are getting millions of views where people are talking so much fucking shit, and she has an OnlyFans.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough situation.
I don't want guys looking at me, but here's a picture of my sardine can.
Brother in arms, Louisiana lunch lady arrested for selling weed brownies to high school students. Listen, if they were grade school,
I'd have a problem.
I'd have a problem. High school, dude, high school kids could eat weed brownies during high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, high school.
At least they'll stay in class. They won't have to go outside and smoke a blunt.
Some teachers sell Oxycontin.
Yeah, right. At least we can go see.
Yeah, I mean, literally. So that'd be nice to have a weed brownie plug in high school, man.
Especially
the
with
lunch lady too. You just go through line.
Just go
She
through
just
line.
smashes you with a fucking brownie.
smooth that deal goes.
She hit you with a fucking 15-gram fucking like edible or something.
She pulls it out of her
edibles
hairnet.
were like a big deal when we were in high school.
Everybody. I mean, we smoked so much weed in high school, and like we had to leave. We had to buy it. We had to go get a fucking
Roll it.
blunt,
Yeah,
to
go up to
roll
the
it,
field.
do that. If we could fucking just pop edibles and go to class, like I never would have made it out. I don't think. I think
We'd still be there.
We'd still be there. Just
Be the
eat,
janitor. I'd just be the janitor.
40
now.
years old, still just eating edibles again, mopping the floor. Like this place is the greatest place ever.
I'm
dude.
never leaving.
Yeah.
Swapping football
You'd be on
stories.
here and be like, janitor sells edibles to high school.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, you eat an edible, no one's smelling that. You don't have to walk up to Frick Park to smoke it. You don't got to go fucking hide underneath a deck to go smoke
Yeah,
it.
you don't
got
have
to drive
hide
around.
in someone's carport.
I wonder what the
Right.
edible game is like in high school. Like
probably-
kids are just fucking rocking them.
Yeah, them, and then if they can't get edibles, they're walking down the gas station and getting a fucking Delta 8 and losing their marbles. Yeah, they're probably all fucked up in high school. I don't know. I feel like there's a turn where like kids are like, they're not as bad right now. I could be completely wrong about that, but I don't know. I feel like everything kind of evens out.
The emergence of gas station drugs wasn't around when we were kids.
No, thank
There's
God.
some 357s.
Yeah, dudes were snorting caffeine pills.
Yeah, we were still caffeine pills, which were like, they were safe at least.
Yeah.
like
You get-
600
Dudes,
milligrams
yeah,
of caffeine.
dudes snorted a lot of caffeine
It was like
pills.
a quarter ounce.
Dude, my fucking half
Dude.
my brain was just pink powder. Like,
Dude, remember we went to Ocean City, and dudes started snorting the Xenadrines. The Xenadrines were the diet pills back in the day.
I don't know if I
And
was
like,
there for
dude,
that
they
one.
were so they if you ate them, you would fucking lose your mind. One of our boys brought a bottle down, like, because he was just trying to like shred up for Ocean City, and like, dude's like, wait, what are those?
Dudes
And
were
they're
just
like,
snorting them.
they're diet pills, like caffeine pills, and they're like, and like that was around the time where dudes were fucking snorting Trey 57.
Experimenting.
Dude, they fucking broke these capsules up, lined them up, fucking started snorting. Dudes' heads were exploding, dude. Like, it was
they were that
on,
red.
Yeah, they were on
Yeah.
fucking fire.
Like taking
It
a
burned.
bite.
Yeah. Seabird, it was you that did it.
Yeah. I kind of remembered it. I mean, it sounds really familiar. I'm asking, like, man, how was it?
I was like,
Well, it was
I was
good.
waiting for you to jump in. Like, yeah, they burned like a motherfucker.
I do remember that now. Like, I was just because like we didn't have the access at the
Yeah, we
time.
couldn't. Nobody could get any drugs or anything.
No cocaine, so like at least we got these diet pills that might do something to it. And I remember like looking like a red tomato pincushion. Like my one vein in my forehead was just popping, like pumping hard.
Oh,
It
dudes
wasn't
were
a good time.
wired.
So if you're out there, just eat
Yeah,
your Xenadrine, don't snort it.
Kate Hudson has an activewear coming out called ripped leggings. These leggings, they got like these holes in them, like going up the side of the leg.
That's
and
sexy.
then the butt cheeks are like chaps. They're completely exposed with like a thong underwear.
I like it.
So the bum's like almost completely bare in like these leggings.
Seabird's excited.
Kate Hudson gets me going for whatever
She's hot.
reason. She
Yeah.
like talks all dirty. I don't know what
Does
it
she
is.
wear them?
They had a model in a picture of her, so like probably
what are they
wasn't
called?
her. It's like ripped or something like that. I don't fucking know. But just Google Kate Hudson's. You'll be able to figure
Butt
it out,
cheeks,
Sean.
yeah.
You'll be able to get there. But That's too much for the gym. Girls can't be walking around with like
No,
thongs on at the
no,
gym.
that's-
little
yeah.
ripping her legs. Okay.
Yeah.
And then saying shit like, "Look at this guy staring at." Like I'm doing. All I'm trying to do is some leg.
I'm doing
exercise.
pelvic
Yeah.
thrusts.
Look at this
in a
guy
thong.
looking at me. You know what I mean? Staring at my pussy.
I think yoga shorts are almost too much.
Oh. Them yoga shorts.
He just said yoga shorts and fucking
Dude, he
T-Bird's
just
got half of
it
an
was an
erection.
uncontrollable horny
He
growl.
grunted like a caveman. dude.
They get me hot and bothered.
Take
Dude,
it easy over there, Jim.
My lady fired a pair of them on one day for homeware, and I'll tell you what, I was hot and bothered. I was like, yikes. Where's the rest of them pants? Because I'm glad they're gone.
A 13-year-old boy with no legs is playing on a I guess it's great. 13 years old. You're not in high school yet, right? No, that's still grade school.
7th, 8th.
Yeah, so he's playing in his middle school basketball league, and he's for having no legs, this kid is unbelievably impressive. He's dribbling, he's shooting, he's just dribbling one hand, and he's bouncing himself like up and down the court. It is crazy to
He's
see.
not in a wheelchair.
He's not in a wheelchair. He's on the ground.
That's freaking awesome.
He's
for
stealing
him.
every ball on the fucking court because he's so
He's
low,
low.
and he's just
Oh.
fucking swiping them. Did nobody
I
see
didn't
this?
see it.
That's
Oh,
fucking awesome,
It's
man.
yeah, it's great. It is wild looking.
I
man.
love shit like
He's
that.
moving fucking fast too. Like your upper body has to be
Shredded,
insane.
dude.
Wait, you're saying this dude's like getting away on
How
like,
much? I mean, like
Dude, like
to the knee,
no, to like here,
like
like right
above
yeah,
the knee, yeah.
above the knee. It's
and,
nuts.
and he's like on a fast break. He's getting fast breaks.
Yeah, he's moving. Dude, I mean, I don't know if I've seen a fast break, but like for having no legs, he is moving around the court like it's unbelievable. It's wild looking.
Good for him. That's fucking awesome, man.
We have a mom that won't babysit unless they pay her $20 an hour. And then if they do pay her $20 an hour and it goes over 8 hours or over 40 hours a week, she wants OT.
How do you guys feel about that?
what is it?
A mom that is demanding, or sorry, a grandmother that won't babysit her kids unless, or babysit her grandkids unless her son pays her $20 an hour. And then if it goes into OT, it's time and a half for a babysitter.
What does she want? Fucking dental coverage
Grandmother.
too?
Yeah, it's like the only.
How about you don't see your grandkids? How about
Right.
that? You want to play
You
that
want to
game?
play that game? I'm never
Yeah.
coming over here ever again.
Right.
You would almost like for a grandma to do this, you would almost have to think like there was a point where they took advantage of this lady and they ran her into her ground and she had to like put her foot down.
Yeah, either that or she's a huge coont.
Yeah, it could be 50-50.
Yeah,
What are these kids like?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they might be hell.
They
Hey,
might
she
be
might hate her
fucking snorting
grandkids.
Xanadrine and fucking
Fucking veins in her forehead popping out.
watching Coke Bear.
We should run out a movie theater and watch Coke Bear with the fans.
That would be. I'll tell you what. And
bring-
then we'll videotape our reactions to it. That'll be a good time. I just see like watching the Coke Bear thing. Like it's not what I was like.
It's
hoping.
gonna be a horrible movie.
I know, but like I wish he was like. I know it's already like so many like faked out and shit. Like I get it. He found the Coke and ate it and got all nuts. But they should just like go full tilt, like where he's literally snorting rails and you know what I mean.
You gotta
Honda
live a little
Newports.
Fucking whores. You know what I mean? Like rubbing his fucking bare nipples. You know what I mean? Like a dude, the trailer in Washington, just fucking hammer himself.
We were talking about babysitting, and now we're like, this is where this went.
I told you we didn't sleep.
We had a priest who temporarily died. Said he went to hell. So I don't know what this priest did. They found himself in hell.
I can imagine.
Got to hell, and he said all the. Yeah, that's very true. Got to hell, and he said all the demons were singing Rihanna, Umbrella, Ella, Ella, over and over as torture. Dude, if I'm gonna. I kind of like that jam.
It's
You know,
not a
there's
bad
worse jams
song.
to torture me by.
Yeah, it's been stuck in my head for 10 years anyway, so why not?
Yeah, and like that's definitely the number one question. Like, priest goes to hell. Like, you know what I mean? So obviously, did you coach a little league team or did you like have anything to do with the Boy Scouts thing?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
What's your affiliation with Eagle Tits?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he had to like that had to be like the first question. Like, so like you temporarily died and you went to hell, like you said, like what were you up to?
What'd you
What
do?
were you
Hey,
up
I
to,
think it's
Chuck?
time for confession,
Yeah.
Father.
He's over
Repent.
long
Long-
over.
yeah.
That motherfucker will be saying like he'll be like have to read the whole Bible 3 times. He'll be on the altar for 6 weeks. Like, man, what did he do? Like, he had this kid eagle tits when he was like in the Eagle Scouts, and yeah, we don't want to talk about it.
Speaking of someone that probably should go to confession, did you guys see Paul Pelosi get smacked with that hammer?
Yeah, that was nuts.
That was nuts. That's a very strange video. There's something more going on there, no doubt.
Yeah, there's
What,
definitely more
but
to the
what?
story.
I can't.
He's like, they're like, cops like, put down that hammer. He's like, no.
Yeah, and the
And
cop,
he just fucking whacks
yeah, then he
with-
hit him with the flashlight, and they just, when I say he whacked the fuck out of him, dude. He
With that
was
hammer.
snoozing. Yeah, he crushed him.
Yeah, that's a strange.
Like, yeah, like, dude, you're just gonna smash
had
a
it-
dude with a hammer right in front of the police?
He had a drink in his hand. Were they handcuffed or were they holding hands? Like they were. I don't. Yeah, it was fucking. Pelosi was in his underpants.
Didn't have any pants on.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
But let's go back a step. Nancy Pelosi's third in line for like to run the strongest country in the world. How the fuck did they let this dude get into the house in the first place? Why don't you have Secret Service or some
Because
kind
he
of
was allowed
security?
in. Because there was some
they-
gangs
yeah,
going.
there was some.
There was an affair.
There was
That's
some,
who you think it is?
Oh yeah, there were some shenanigans.
Yeah, there was.
There was some boy on boy
So you
shenanigans.
think he
going
was-
There
on.
was some Brokeback Mountain going on.
All right,
But
I wasn't taking it.
I don't
there.
know why he
I
cracked
was
that-
wondering how he got in the house. That's
Yeah,
all.
why, how are you gonna crack a dude with a hammer in front of the police?
Yeah, it was.
Like, I'm just gonna go to jail now. Crack.
Yeah.
He easily. Yeah, I mean, Paul. I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely up there a little bit. He's lucky he didn't kill that dude.
Yeah.
That definitely could have killed him. That
Yeah.
hammer, he fucking smacked the shit out of him. We had a guy post a picture of his first Pittsburgh guy post a picture of his first tat on Twitter. It was an outline of PNC Park,
Dude.
and it is fucking brutal, dude.
Dude, and like if you see it, it reminded me of everyone's seen this video probably a million times when they did the amateur sketch of the leprechaun.
Yeah.
Like it looked exactly like that minus the eyes. I'm
It's
like,
just-
dude,
It seriously looks like South Carolina or something like that. There's no there's no if I had unlimited guesses, I would an outline of PNC Park would never cross my mind. He's getting kind of torched on Twitter, but he's being a good sport about it. Like he was saying, like people think it's like a spaceship and all kinds of different crazy shit.
Yeah.
But he posted and he thought, I was like, hey man, check out my new tattoo, and everyone was like, what the fuck is this?
Tattoos, that's a rough one.
a
PNC
rough
Park
game.
is a beautiful field. Like he could have done it differently. Like
What? I mean,
instead of the field outline, like do the actual stadium or the
Skyline.
How about a
Skyline.
pirate P?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pirate
yeah,
P.
nobody can fuck that
That
up.
covers everything, yeah.
Get the parrot. Or I mean, anything
I feel like
better than that.
I feel like he had like $25, and he was like, "What can I get?" And the dude was like, "I mean, I guess I'll trace like I'll fuck up your leg a little bit."
Yeah.
He just went like this. Bzzz,
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Like, what is that? Like, just tell people it's PNC Park. Like, okay, cool, no problem. Thanks for
It looks like a frosted flake.
for the tat, dude. Getting a bad tat's rough. I'm not a tat guy. When we lived in Ocean City, our one roommate came home with a tat, and like he was pumped about it, and it was brutal. Like it was so crooked, it was crazy. And like he came home and we were like, bro. And he's like, what? And like you could tell he like kind of knew already. And we were like, that.
He was
thing-
like, are these dudes gonna notice?
yeah, like that thing's on a fucking crazy angle, my man. Like it is wild looking. And he was like, motherfucker. He was so fucking mad. But he got a tattoo off like a cook that he worked with. You know what I mean? It was like a dude at your crib, like your own wrist type tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, I tattooed myself with a cross, but it turned up being like a T. The T was sideways, so it almost looked like an upside down Y. But yeah,
How long did you rock that T? That was a long
A
time.
couple years, man, until people pitched in and I was able to get it covered up. But
With the sweet dragon, man.
Sweet Dragon, which
Coming out of a
represents my
cloud.
heritage. Yeah, the dragons and the clods. He's like, I used to smoke crack, but now I don't. And, you know, I'm gonna go people on my stepdaughter. Like that kind of drag. But yeah, dude, like that wasn't a fun 3 years. I didn't love going to the pool.
Nah.
That time.
Always had a T-shirt.
I
on.
had to explain to everyone that I was a drunken idiot and like I gave myself a tattoo, and then it would be fun because they would call other people over to look at it. And I was
Dino
so good.
loves showing people that T.
Yeah, he really enjoyed it.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, but we're going to take a quick commercial break. We come back, we're going to have more of that Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're in the real estate market right now, if you're buying, selling, looking for someone to be a property manager, I know just the people. Carlson & Associates, located in the heart of Pittsburgh, Southside. Carlson & Associates, not just known in the Southside, they're known all over the Pittsburgh area, and they're great at commercial and residential, and they've got you covered. Call 412-431-1718 or visit their website at casouthside.com. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're looking to go out this week, if you're a guy or a girl and you're looking for something to do and you and your friends want to go out, why don't you check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Not only do they got some of the best drinks in the world, they got over 100 craft beers, and they absolutely have some of the best food in all of Southside. So check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street if you want to go out and you want to have some good food and you want to fuck. I don't know about you, but shit's always breaking around my house, whether it's my washer, whether it's my dryer, whether it's my stove, whether it's my fridge. Something's always breaking. I used to have a handyman, but you can't rely on anyone nowadays until I find Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. They fix TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, and everything more. These are the guys that call, and they get the job done right. That's Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. And tell them you heard it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You looking for a fun night out in the South Side, but you don't want to get punched in your face? Neither do I. That's why I'm going down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. You want to go somewhere, have a beer, hang out with some people, see some hot chicks or some hot dudes, but you don't want to get punched in your fucking face? Well, go down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. Have a good time and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Who better than Angry John to get it kicked off with what's grinding his gears?
I don't like RSVPs. I don't like being tied down to a date, one, because I never know. Like, if it's, like, far out,
Yeah.
how the hell do I know? Like, a wedding or something, I got you.
How far are
Okay,
you
that's what I was
talking?
about to stop you.
I got a wedding, I get it. You need to get
You
that
need to
number
know.
down. But I still respect it, and I'll turn it in. But some people like to call you before the due date.
Yeah, like let me get it. Let me get it on
figure
my
this
own.
out.
I'll
You
figure
know what
it
I
out.
mean? I got kids to worry about. I don't know where I'm going to be at my life. At
So
that
where are you
point.
getting all these RSP like little kid like birthday parties? Is that what's
A bunch of shit, dude. I got a million cousins. They're starting to have babies.
Oh,
Johanna
my
got
God.
RSVP to showers. I mean, it's just happened. I got like 61st cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of shit going on.
Tell me you don't want to come.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like if you pin me into a corner, my first response is like, I can't make it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, at the same time, you do have to like.
You do.
You
It's
gotta,
like,
you gotta
I
know
don't
how
like,
much food you need
if,
to order.
If I send out an RSVP and you don't respond, I get mad. So it's like one of them
Right.
things where like I don't like to respond to it, but I hate if you don't.
That's
Kind
true.
of a hypocrite.
Yeah, but it's hard to tie down because I know Rosa's like, yeah, let's do it. And then it's like that day, and she's like, I don't want to go. You know, so you RSVP, you're like, all right, we made a commitment, now we have
Right,
to go.
you're an
Now you
asshole
have
if
to
you
go,
say yes and
right.
you don't go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's tough, but I agree with you. Like, hey, can you come to this birthday party in 3.5 months on a Sunday
Especially
afternoon?
like when you
I
have
don't
kids
know,
and you're
man.
like, what do you mean they have this going on today? I didn't know that.
Like,
But
hon,
they
what are we
didn't.
doing in April?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
No
Like,
one fucking
I don't
knows.
know. It could be 72 degrees in April. I might want to go
Right.
golfing that day.
Right.
Or anything.
Yep.
Or you RSVP.
It could snow. I might have
too
to
much
work.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. You know it's going to fucking... It just started snowing, like, for the first time pretty much this fucking winter. You know we're getting snow into April for sure.
I don't know. I see it trending upwards next week.
We'll find out. Old,
Wait,
the
when's-
old groundhog
when's
comes
that-
out Thursday.
When's Phil shows dick? Thursday?
Thursday. Lets it hang.
We'll be bringing.
What if they put pants on Phil?
We'll be bringing Ross back in to talk about that.
We'll see what he thinks.
Yeah,
The
see what
retort.
he's up to.
The opiate addicted groundhog who's causing some.
That's supposed to be a smasher upper. I don't even know anybody that ever went to that.
I'd go.
Yeah.
At this point in my
I
life,
think
I'm willing to try anything.
I seen on Twitter. I think the fan is doing a live show up here for Punks.
I mean, they
and
get
Talk.
it in,
We should
right?
do it. We should do it.
Yeah, I
bro.
think
Get up, that's a good day drinking.
I think they get shit canned.
Oh yeah, you start early.
I
mean,
could be
yeah,
the DD.
Say a little B&B.
Yeah.
Just
bed and
like the
breakfast.
movie.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day is a good movie.
Oh, it's a
Great
great
movie.
movie. Yeah,
Shirley, what do you got?
yeah. So every time I try to do like any home improvement or anything in my house, like so, right? For example, I'm painted my bedroom, and I'm getting new like furniture and shit like that, right? So I do that because Rose been bitching. She wants it painted, so I'm doing that. And now she wants me to redo the girls' room, redo the fucking bathroom, paint this, paint that. I'm like, I'm not Bob Vila, dude. I'm trying to do
Yeah.
one thing to make you happy, and then the list just grew by 47 fucking items. Like I don't know how many.
You can never
wa-
make him happy, dude.
she watches too many of them shows where like they do everything in a half hour.
Oh
Like, that's not real life.
Not real life.
HGTV.
Yeah, there's 75 dudes behind the scenes killing themselves.
I'm gonna fuck this up a few times. I'm gonna have
Right.
to figure that out.
Right,
You
I'm not
know,
a- I'm not a
I'm gonna have to go to Home
professional.
Depot 32 times.
It'll be like, yeah, like my wife makes stuff on Etsy. I raise chameleons. We have a budget of $7.2 million.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just-
Me and my dad had a bright idea. We redid his bathroom in the basement, and we were like, you know what, dude? We're just gonna tile everything so it's easy to clean.
Yeah.
Ceiling,
looks
floor.
good. I seen.
Yeah,
it.
it looks great. We were like, we'll probably have it done in like 2 weeks. It's been like a month and a half, maybe.
I
Still
think you gotta
tiling.
take a,
No,
take
we're
a-
done now. But
Uh,
it took a minute.
Was there a
dude.
couple? There were a couple shop breaks though, right?
Yeah, you know what? Though we couldn't. We wait till after lunch before we had any
You'd
cocktails.
start
you
at
know.
11 and be like, we'll take a break at lunch.
No. I'm a morning guy. I got to work in the morning because I got other shit to do in the other, rest of the day, like drink.
Oh fuck, Zebra, what do you got, buddy?
This has been one that's been kind of like going back and forth. Like it's happened before, but like it hit me today. My one neighbor, like someone used to shovel her sidewalk. So like I got home today, I was like shoveling mine. Mine runs right into hers. I don't mind doing it, so I do it. I'm coming out, going to the podcast. I don't think she knew who did it, and my neighbor, she was clearly putting like a little card on the thing on like the windshield wiper of their car. It said, "Thank you." Thank you for what? I'm the one that fucking, you know what I mean? I didn't want to say it.
You should have
You're
taken
gonna
the
have to.
card.
You're gonna have to tell her.
I think I am. I would think that they would say to her, "We stopped doing it. That it must be. We've seen Mike do it. It must be Mike." Not that I'm doing it for the credit, but like if there's awards to be won for this, like I feel like I'm entitled to those. Like whatever homemade
The
stuff. she's-
spoils.
Right. It's one thing like not to get a thank you or anything like that, and like that's completely fine.
Right.
But to see other people get your thank you, you're like,
Yeah,
all
that's
right,
not. It's not
I
acceptable.
can't let you get my
Yeah.
kudos.
I could
give
be,
me my credit, please.
Yes,
right.
sir.
I could be looking into this too much. It could have been about something else, but I felt like it was a thank you card.
There could be a
She-
Starbucks gift card in there.
But I mean, it could have been for something else. But I'm
Could be a
thinking,
naked in there.
yeah, it could be. Yeah, she's about like 72 with a gray box.
The old
but I
gray
mean,
bush.
Yeah. Oh,
The old
All right,
silver beaver
she-
pelt.
Yeah, that thing hasn't seen clippers in years, and I mean,
That's good eating.
yeah, she definitely got hairy underpants. But like, hopefully, it wouldn't be a naked. It would be like a Starbucks gift card. But like, it was like it just made me
fucking
feel
Christ.
like, oh man.
That's
Like you said, I didn't want to thank you, but if there's thank yous given out,
You
it
want
should
it.
go to me, and I feel like that neighbor should say, "Hey,
Yeah.
if it says in that card like, hey, thank you for doing my wall,' because they've seen me do it, be like, it's been Mike, which makes me more mad at them.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, there's nothing worse than a credit stealer.
right. And I'm like, you know,
It's
that's-
stolen
It's hard to
valor,
come up
dude.
like,
Yeah.
you know what? I didn't do it. That wasn't me.
yeah, like that.
That's also a little weird too. You'd have to run into each, then you're like, yeah, it's a sticky situation you're in.
Yeah, I kind of just got to shut up on it.
No,
Just
you
like-
next time if you do it, make so much fucking noise
Yeah, bang everything around.
that she comes out like, "Oh, Michael,
I'll grab
thank
a
you."
brick and
It's
smash it
right
off
through
her
it.
door. It's, oh
Yeah,
my god,
brick
my
her
door
house.
is broke, but yeah, but your sidewalk's clean.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god,
It's
you hear
so-
the icicles fall.
Sorry, I'm out of salt.
Yeah.
I got a gig grinder. This never really happened to me before, but I was watching the game this weekend, and like there was a big play. I forget who it was. Dude had an interception, and like everybody, like they celebrated on the field. Everybody slapping hands, and that's all well and good. And then this guy goes to the fucking sidelines, and he got to shake 1,000 hands. He's slapping hands. Dude, and then it was like 2 minutes later, they cut to the guy again, and he's still hitting people up, and like fucking people were hitting him up. Like, all right, leave the guy alone.
Yeah,
like when does this end?
You're gonna sprain his wrist.
There got to be what 80 people on the NFL sideline, including
more than that.
So 53, right? 53
Yeah,
players.
there's more than 30. Just think of all the water people. There got to be fucking 10 of them on the sideline.
Probably like maybe close to 100 people on the
least
sideline.
100 people. I'd
So
say.
you got to slap 100 hands. Everybody comes up to you, gives you a pat. Like, dude, I'd rather not make the play.
I wish I'd have dropped
be
it.
bothered like that. Like, geez, when's this end?
Do you like the turnover like stuff? I kind of like the turnover like chains.
The chains? Oh yeah, I like the turnover chains. I don't really like the running into the end zone, like when the defense makes a turnover.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like half the time it's like so forced. They got to remind everybody like run down here. Like, come on, we're gonna run 90 yards.
Yeah, and if you're exactly. If you're fucking 75 yards away, it's like okay, boys.
But celebrate on the field, and like I guess like I have to be like just I seriously felt bad for the guy. This guy's been congratulated 300 times, and like he's just trying to drink a cup of water.
Like he just got married or something.
Yeah,
you know what I
it'd
mean?
be tough. That's exactly. So it's not my gear grinder; it was that guy's gear grinder, I'm sure. But it just threw me for a little bit of a loop.
All right, well, all right, everybody. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We come back. We're gonna wrap up Greenfield's Finest podcast. You might recognize my voice from Greenfield's Finest podcast, but you'd recognize my face more from Rosado & Sons Landscaper, where I've been an employee for over 5 years, where I work with owner-son John Rosado. If you're looking for quality landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, and lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer, grub control, weed killer, call 412-521-9045. This isn't some pop-up operation. They've been in business for over 80 years. So if you want good, quality work, call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get the special discount. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Did you just get the bad news that your girlfriend's fucking your neighbor? Well, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I got just the answer. Miracle Movers. You need to move in a hurry? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're fully bonded and insured, and you're not taking any risk like you are with your whore girlfriend. So call Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620 and get out of that house before you catch any STDs. Did you just walk into your bathroom and take a giant shit and realize that your bathroom is a giant pile of shit? Well, I got the answer for you. Bath Factory and Window. You dream it and they build it. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bathroom Factory and Window. You can also find them at bathfactoryanwindow.com. Hey, what's going on, folks? I don't know if you knew this, but the number one reason people get lawsuits against them when people come over their house is faulty steps, faulty sidewalks. What are you going to do about it? Your house is a walking booby trap. Well, you can call Giuseppe & Sons. Need your sidewalk and steps fixed or replaced? Call Giuseppe & Sons at 412-421-6711. And if you're looking for any masonry work in the Pittsburgh area, these are the guys you can trust. That's 412-421-6711. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Thanks so much for sticking around. If you're at the last portion of the show and you haven't done it yet, if you don't mind, please hit that like button on YouTube. Leave a comment, a thumbs up, a suggestion, anything. Just put something up there. It really helps us get out there more in the algorithm. And it looks like we're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
You guys wear underpants all the time?
Yeah.
You everybody's an underpants guy here?
Yeah.
Boxer briefs.
No, I'm a full-blown underpants guy. Yeah.
Tidy whities?
No, not tidy whities, John.
Boxer briefs.
Yeah, boxer briefs. So the past, few Christmases, birthdays, and shit like that, Lainey will splurge on me and grab me a couple pairs of Tommy John's underpants.
How are they?
They're unfucking believable, but they are, full disclosure, I think they're like $40 a pair.
Really?
For some crazy shit like that. So she'll grab me like 2 here and there, but like I'm starting to get like quite the collection where I'm getting kind of spoiled. If I gotta like, Hanes can't be on me anymore. You know what I mean?
Ooh, you're all bougie.
It's all bougie, dude. And like and anytime like somebody's like girlfriend or wife asks me like, oh, like what should I? I'm like, dude, they are outrageous, but like they are worth
Start a small collection, one at a time,
like
baby.
1 or 2 every fucking
yeah.
I think they're like 36. They're way too expensive, but
if they're worth it, they're worth it.
They're
you know?
legit, and they sell like pajama pants too that are really fucking
What are
worth
they,
it.
like fucking $200?
No, for some reason I don't think they're that much more. I don't know. I think they're
What
like
goes into these underpants that are?
Is it like a spandex?
yeah. I got them on now.
Let's see them. Pull them up.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a spandexy, but it's like not as tight. You know what I mean? They're just nice support. They got a built-in like ball holder thing.
Pouch.
Yeah, like a nice pouch.
That's good.
Is it
Yeah.
in the, like got the pee hole thing? Like you can just like.
Yeah, you can pull your dick through the pee hole if you want. That's you.
Nice.
Is that your move? Is that what you do?
No, I pull my under.
Yeah,
I
I pull
do
it down
sometimes.
too. You
It
go through the pee
depends-
hole
It
sometimes.
depends what I'm working. You
If
know,
I'm
like,
fucking pissing a lot and I like drank a lot, yeah.
If I'm
Not
outside,
unbuckling that belt every time. Just,
yeah. If I'm outside,
yeah,
it's
but I'll even
cold.
if I zip down, I'll just.
I think it's
pull it
easy. I
down.
think it's easier to pull it over than go through.
if I'm like working outside, dude, I can't have the
yeah,
whole.
you
yeah, I
can't. You
got you.
can't.
If I'm
pull
leaning
your
up
nuts
against
out
a tree,
there.
I just do a
yeah,
little.
no, that's a
That's
pee
when
hole
I'll
move.
just like I'll
Yep.
just open up the cave.
No doubt. But like I was like I had to run some real quick the other day, and I just threw like a pair. I think I had these pants on, and I didn't put any underwear on, and I felt like a pervert. And like
Yeah.
it's not like anybody could tell or anything like that. It was just like, man, I feel like a
The only time
feel like
I
a
won't wear
predator.
it, like if I, you know, summertime or something, I work all day and I take a late shower. I'll throw some like mesh shorts on and just sleep in them.
Yeah.
But that's just to sleep. Like
oh,
I'm not
I don't
leaving
wear
my house.
I don't wear
with my
underpants in
beans
my
out.
house ever.
Oh really?
Uh-uh.
I wear
do you mean?
underwear at my house.
Like
all
as
the
soon as
time.
I get home, I take off like my outside pants on it, and I fucking put on my indoor pants.
Yeah.
And my indoor
Do you
pants,
leave,
and
do you
I
leave your underwear on?
underwear come right off. No, yeah.
It's like you're like how chicks will take off their bra. Your drawers are.
I'm
coming
draw.
off.
Yeah, I get straight into my pajama pants as soon as I walk through the door, dude. It's underwear
I
off,
do the same
pajama
thing, but
pants
I leave
off.
my underwears on. You know.
It depends.
Yeah, I
what
can't
pants
sleep
I'm
in. I
putting
can't
on.
sleep in underwear. I mean, I sleep in like mesh shorts or I can't
I
sleep.
just sleep in my fucking.
Just my underwear. Yeah.
You sleep in underwear?
Yeah.
It depends if
I like a nice basketball short.
Sometimes if it's like a nice mesh short or like a even like
Ballless mesh short is nice.
Even
Very
like
nice.
even like some of them like joggers. Like I mean I like to let I mean
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, the privacy of your home, do what you want. But I feel if you're like out in the streets with no panties on,
You sleep with socks on?
no,
Fuck no.
no. I think I used to though, which is
I can't even
insane
wear
to me.
pants. Like you're saying, wear pajama pants. I'll wear them and then I get to bed. I take them off.
have
Yeah,
to.
no, I very rarely
I
like.
can't sleep with clothes on, dude.
Yeah.
I have to. I wear socks because I have that restless leg syndrome, and when I like
The
grind my
friction's
feet,
going.
it'll fucking burn my feet alive.
It's crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, I am crazy.
Yeah, I got a little bit of restless leg myself.
Chicken wings. When it comes to chicken wings, do you ever go boneless? I think boneless are bullshit.
Yeah, it's not a wing.
Yeah, if I order for my kids,
Yeah.
it should just be called chicken parts.
Yeah, I want to know.
it
It's
should
an
be called
animal.
chicken fingers.
Or
Yeah,
chicken
parts, yeah, I
parts.
agree.
I like
It's
chewing on the
usually-
bone a little bit.
I would say 84% of boneless wings are what they call rib meat, and the chicken, which everyone knows is filler.
It's either that or
Right.
skin.
Yeah,
That's about it.
It's filler. Like they do actually have like some more high quality like popcorn chickens now, where it's like all white meat and it's actually a piece of the tenderloin. They're really good, but like it's still not the wing.
A wing is a wing.
Yeah, you need the wing. What about
Wing's not even white meat. You know what I mean? It's dark
you going
meat.
flats or you going drums?
I've always been a flat guy.
I like the flat.
I mean, I go drum because I can one hand it. You
I'm
know
a little
what I mean?
drummer boy myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the angle. You don't got to fucking break the
And
bones
it's easy
apart.
to dip in that little
Yeah,
fucking
you
thing
cup
of
it up,
ranch.
blue cheese.
I go, yeah, I do blue cheese. It depends.
I love when the drum is like well done and it got that.
it gotta
Yeah.
be well done.
Gotta be well done.
The drum got to be well done because there's a lot of meat there. It's
You got to
like-
get through that.
You don't
Yeah.
want to. If you bite through one that's like not quite,
catch a
it'll
vein.
ruin. It'll ruin.
Dude,
yeah.
It'll ruin your whole fucking
if you
experience.
get a funny wing, like I won't eat. If I get a funny wing, I won't eat wings for like a year, dude.
Do you
It
eat
will
the,
take-
like when you get the full wing, like the little tip?
Yeah.
I love that part. That's like
Because
probably
it's
my
the
favorite.
crunchiest
Oh,
part.
that's the best part.
yeah. I mean,
there's like 3 little nibbles on it, but it's delicious.
It's like the last part of their wing.
What I
It's like
don't,
a finger.
I don't like the whole wings though, because like I don't like breaking them down
It's
in
a
my
mess.
hand.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that.
too
It's a
messy,
lot of
yeah.
work.
They're
dude.
good though.
They are. They do take. You only need like 6 of them fuckers.
Dude,
too.
when Rosa gets wings, he'll get the whole ones, and I'll chop them bitches down before she cooks them.
Yeah.
And then that little fucking fingerling,
little nub.
it gets so crispy.
Yeah, that nub
She's
is
been air
fire.
frying them lately too. It's fire.
Now that's a game changer. You know what I mean? That's a fucking with reheating food, making food
What,
like
the air fryer?
air
air fry some wings.
Mine
It's
broke.
perfect.
I've been out of air fryer and
Big
toaster
air fryer
for like
guys.
6
Thanks.
I'm
months.
still rocking one Michael got me
Yeah,
fucking
same.
last year.
Yeah, Zebra was so hyped on the air fryer, and I was like, whatever.
Rosa
And
air
then-
fries everything now.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much better.
Dude,
Everything.
I tell you what, I reheated some pizza in there.
It's
delicious.
bomb.
Yeah,
reheating
pizza,
the
you could
pizza.
reheat fucking French fries. Usually, French fries are dead.
Oh, yeah.
Now
That
you
Trying to
bring
reheat
them
them in
back
the
to life.
oven's terrible.
Yeah, it takes fucking 2 hours.
But they're never the same. They're
Yeah.
soggy as
Do
fuck.
you guys like a sweet potato fry or no?
No, I think sweet potato fries are so overrated.
Rosa loves them. I'm not a big
I
fan.
do. I find a sauce that goes really good with them. It's like a honey sriracha.
Honey barbecue and sweet potato fries. I don't dislike sweet potato fries.
Yeah.
If you give me a choice of regular fries and sweet potato fries, I'm gonna go regular fries all the
Right.
time. But yeah, if you get a nice like honey barbecue or something like that with a sweet potato, that is a good combo.
You said
See,
what, a
for
honey
me, if I
sriracha?
like them, but if I eat 4 or 5 of them, I'm done with them.
Yeah, it's
With
like
the
a
sweet
dessert.
potato fry.
Yeah, like it's good, but it's like a little too sweet.
Yeah, I'll eat a couple of yours. I'm not ordering them.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more here and get the fuck out of here. Would you rather live for another 80 years and never be able to leave your house, or live for another 10 years and you'd be free to go wherever you want? So you have to pick one of these. You live for 80 more years, but you're fucking house-ridden. Or you could continue your little life how you got 10 more years, it's 10 years. That'd be kind of liberating, all right, I only need this much money to get through 10 more years, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But 10 years is also a short period of time.
It is.
Yeah,
I think
that's a tough
I
one.
think it's easy to quickly say 10, but when the reality sets in and that like you're at that 9th year, you're like fuck.
Yeah, I could have 70 more years.
If you got a good home like you got a PlayStation and an air
Well,
fryer.
no, hear me out now. If you live for another 80 years, PlayStation air fryer.
You don't need too much more. A good couch and a good TV.
But listen, the artificial, like, all the metaverse and all that shit's coming through. You got another 80
That's
years, you'll be
true.
fucking living
Yeah.
outside your house, from your
You'll
house
be
anyway.
plugged in there. I
This
didn't
would be
think
the
of
time
that.
to do it.
This
Yeah.
would be, that changes my answer. Yeah, no, that's what I'd do. I'd just be the man.
Yeah.
I'd be the man in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Oh,
can
dude.
we add something to that? Like, are those 80 years? Would you be relatively healthy?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I could do. I mean, like me and my lady, we staying a lot anyway. So like, yeah, I think I could do it.
But I can have people
I can't,
over
but I
and
can't go to
shit.
Costco
Yeah.
or nothing.
No, home ridden.
That's like house
You have
arrest
to
for 80
virtually
years.
shop it. You
Yeah.
have to get that on your fucking what do they call those?
I know.
3D
But it's like, I'm
things?
thinking about cards and everything. It'd be tough. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. The 10 years just seems too. I don't want to die.
Dude,
in 10
80 years. That's what those party cards might come all the way back. You might have a gold mine on your
You
hand.
might have a pretty good card.
It'll be a bull market.
Yeah.
All right, let's land this plane.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this week to Greenfield Finance Podcast. Don't forget, February 22nd, it's a Wednesday. I'm going to be down 12 Whiskey Barbecue and be headlining. It's going to be me, Joe Welsh, Matt Light, Alyssa Maurer. I think Shuley's going to come through on that one. And then February 24th, tickets are on sale right now at ComtraTheater.com. I'll be hosting that event. We got Trey McDonough, myself, Matt Light, Jeff Fieldhouse, and it's Don Arner. Don Arner's super funny. If you haven't got a chance to see him yet, come check him out. But the shows at Contra Theater are amazing. The last show we had down 12, you guys were there. I thought it was a really fun show. I thought it was.
Yeah, it's a good place. It's different. I feel like it's a different crowd. It's close to the city. You'll, come down and have a good time.
We really wanted to do this because
Some
they
chicken wings.
A lot, yeah, they got fire food and there's tons of cooter. And people always say like, dude, those shows are far away out in Contra Theater. I get that. So we're doing this one specifically for like the homers. So looking forward to seeing all you guys there. Everyone, hope you guys have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.